Second here. Is it going to make me press the start button on this too? Oh, no, okay, I guess they just took away the start stream button on the YouTube area, so I can just do that now, I guess. Cool. Well, that was a great one-day thing they had there. So, okay, we're live, I guess. Hopefully we can be heard. Okay, I guess it's...
Camcam. Once upon a time, you made a promise.
No, I don't consent.
On this day that we're celebrating a certain thing, you know, we won't say what that thing we're celebrating is, of course, because it's up to the viewers to know this information. If there really are dear fans, they would know this by now. If you join the Discord, link in the chat, you would know. But we won't tell you. You must find out on your own. It's a very particular day. There's only one of these every year.
And it's only between 8 and 9, so you kind of missed it.
Yes. You can't celebrate it right now. It was in Camcam's calendar from 8 to 9. But make no mistake, this day isn't about Camcam.
No, it's
but
not.
That's all we'll say for now. But Camcam, you once said you would do something.
I don't consent. But okay.
And
let's do like that.
We were talking, and we thought, you know, what better day for you to hold your end of the bargain than on a day for one of these podcasters?
Oh, no, I don't consent.
Now, we don't know how much of this thing you'll manage to do tonight, but we're hoping to make some good progress. Now, Oodie, I've really set the stage. If you want to kind of add your own spices to this herb mix that I've done.
So, Camcam, as we all know, today is a very, very special day. And so, I mean, as we can clearly see, based on Camcam's calendar, way up here, it's the food program.
Yep.
Yeah, and so to celebrate the food program, me and Kamui were hoping.
I didn't pay attention to that.
I didn't either.
Which occurs every Friday, so I don't know if it's that special anymore.
Well, it only comes once a week, Camcam. So
it's on the calendar.
So to celebrate, we were hoping that we could go through a certain experience. Kamui, do you wanna go with the whole back and forth thing?
Oh, absolutely. So, you know, this is a thing that you once used to enjoy, but you've taken a step back. And this thing that you formerly once enjoyed to your dearest extent, there are some Discord members who have their names in memory, in current memory, ongoing, present tense memory and affection for this thing. And actually, it's more than you might expect. There just so happens to be 2 different trios of names. Now, I'll warn you, what I just said might sound like a hint. And it is, but it also is the opposite of a hint because it lures you in the opposite direction from something. Which means you're really going to have to put your thinking cap on to realize who the Discord members I'm referring to are.
Oh no, okay.
Well, bouncing off of that one, if there's certain food items that you would think of that you've replaced over time, since your palate, it changes over time, I think that you got rid of salad maybe for like strawberries, like salad and burritos. If I were to guess, I feel like you just switch those out for strawberries at a certain moment in time, like a year or 2 ago. Does that ring any bells?
You have pepped your dog. There's a certain dog you talk about a lot. No, wait, I'll say his name for everyone. You know, Blues. You're always talking about Blue this, Blue that. You know, you have kept your dog, as far as we're aware. But you might abuse him.
At least twice.
You kept him in order to abuse him. And,
Oh my god.
you know, sometimes I think back to Kakashi versus Zabuza.
What is happening?
Not the water dragon, not the water dragon jutsu, but Cam, do you remember what the jutsu Kakashi and Zabuza did after the water dragon jutsu?
Ooh, I don't know.
It was the
water
giant something.
the water bubble? I don't know.
Not exactly a bubble, but it was
The
a
wall?
giant water something.
It's off the top of my tongue. What was it? Was it a cyclone? No. Was it a hurricane? Not quite.
A
what-
tornado?
Oh, it's a little bit more
Right.
wet than that.
A tsunami?
It's a little bit
You're
less
on the
wet
right
than
track,
that.
but imagine if it was spinny.
What? That-
I mean, not a whirlpool, but like the closest thing to it.
what?
Cam, let's do a little experiment real quick. So you know that one joke, like 7, 8, 9, or like why was 7 scared of 9? Sorry, I butchered that. But
Because
Why was
7,
6
8,
afraid of
9.
7?
yeah, so Cam, why was 1 scared of 3?
I don't know.
Because 2, 3, 4.
It's 2, 3, 4. I don't get it.
Well, put it all together. You got all the building blocks, and then just build on top of that foundation. Put all the puzzle pieces
Cam,
together.
You know, what is a okay? You know how a triangle has 3 points. What would you, mathematically speaking, you're in geometry class. What would you call a single one of those points?
Girl, I don't even know what's happening. I don't know. What would you call it?
Don't know what the proper word for a point is.
Oh, I just call it a point, bro. I don't know.
Well, Cam, when you think of types of cheeses, what comes to your mind?
I don't know.
You know, you got like cheddar, you got Swiss, you got what more the yogurty kind. Which one is that?
What about that
Is
one
it
that the crumbly
cottage
one?
cheese?
It's kind of gross. There's even a
Blue
dressing
cheese?
for it.
Oh, okay, we're getting somewhere with this. Okay, so
I feel like we're not getting.
You know, Cam, you're pretty Mexican, aren't you?
Sure, I guess.
So, I mean, when you think of tortillas and things in them and wrapping up the tortilla, what do you call that?
Burrito, an enchilada.
oh,
Okay,
interesting.
You already said what the important word. Okay. Now, Cam, if you can just figure out the point of a shape, if you could just figure, I mean, Oodie, do they ever call the top of a mountain this?
I don't think so.
No, they call that a peak. You know what? Here,
Well,
let's look up.
Here, Cam, I'll even help you out. So Cam.
Wait.
Yeah.
A point. Okay.
So Cam, what did I just
is
Okay,
send
the
you?
highest point, the top or apex. This is one
Ooh.
of the definitions.
Interesting. Cam, I just sent you something. What would you describe the thing that I sent you?
gibberish.
Okay, here. I'll make it easier. Okay, there. What was the thing that I just sent you?
A message.
What kind of message did I send you?
Text message.
Okay. So text. So let's work with that. But let's. Oh, okay. We're okay.
Okay.
I see you, Cam.
Okay.
Using our noodles tonight.
Cam. Can you
Barely.
put it all together? You have all the pieces of the puzzle. You said it. You just need to put it in order.
What, blue cheese, a burrito enchilada, or a vertex? What?
You've got all 3 words. You just need the right order.
Okay. You need to remove a couple of those words, but
So a blue vertex.
okay,
Burrito.
those are correct words.
Here. There you
What
go.
else you think?
You got the words. Now you just gotta rearrange them a little bit.
There's one more word that you've forgotten.
Here, I'll just give it to her.
Why is one afraid of two?
Oh, two blue vortex.
Hey,
No, it's burrito to blue vertex.
Okay, what's the point?
Oh my god.
What's the vertex of this?
Well, burrito to blue vertex.
Originally, I was going to get you to mention Zabuza's giant vortex jutsu, but that wasn't going anywhere.
This is the name that we do for the titles when we react to the chapter for certain issues that we've had in the past. That would have to do with the opposite of left, and then what you do when you paste something, but before that.
What?
You know, the
A rewrite?
opposite
A
of
rewrite?
pasting.
Yeah, copyright.
Yeah. In Camcam, as we just said, we do this when we do the R word. Could you say the R word for us?
Rewrite?
Not that R word. The one that Oodie said a minute ago.
Right?
Well, that's
React.
to the letter W.
React.
Yes. Okay. Perfect. Camcam.
Well, if we're talking about the
if we do that-
the direction, right? You know.
Okay. So if we use this title when we react, do you see where this is going? Have you finished the puzzle?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Oh,
Camcam-
okay. I did say I would be willing to go over, I guess, the chapters that I dropped two blue vortex because I thought it was bad, and I did say I would be willing to go over them again, like on stream.
And how could you say no on my birthday? Also known as food packing
I guess
day.
I can't say no. I can't say no on Oodie's birthday. That would be blasphemous. Yes.
But I
We
do.
can't wait for you to get the chapter 25 in particular.
Oh no. Is that the one you've been complaining about recently that I've seen the thumbnails for?
well,
We
I wouldn't say we've complained about it. I would more say we've passionately ranted.
Passionately ranted. Oh god.
You know, the worst chapter in the franchise that ruined 3 very important characters.
What?
But we'll get there
Oh,
when
no.
we get there. Remember, we have like 17 chapters to go.
Oh, no. Okay.
And I can't wait to get your feelings on a certain character's reasons for leaving.
For leaving.
And you'll find a certain character's taste in books rather interesting too.
Oh, I think I have seen where like he's just chilling reading books like in a bookstore, and like there's like the bookstore owner like, hey, what's up, alien? Like
That's not quite what I meant, but that's very close.
Okay.
Oh, thank you so much.
What do you mean? This?
I'm reading your message.
Oh.
Message. You know, Oodie, I think you did a good job on the Annie. And Angelica died?
Come on.
Are you ready?
This is stupid. Well, there's a few things that we could do first, as much of a build-up as we just gave that. So the question is, do we even want to do either of them at all? So two things we could do.
They are.
Well, one of them is the debate. And you know what I'm
Oh.
talking about. So do we want to do
You
that
mentioned
at
it
all?
earlier, so you can do
Or
it.
before or after? Okay, so I guess we'll start with that. So, Camcam, have you been checking our community polls recently? Shout out Lade Libra, who's become a member. Camcam, is this another one of the things that you gifted a member to them, actually? How you doing?
Yeah, I
did. Shout out Camcam for gifting a lot of Libra member.
I'm so nice. I had to gift a membership on Oodie's birthday, you know?
Shout out Camcam and Lade Libra. I don't know if they're here, if that's why, or are they just randomly gifting some random person on YouTube?
Yeah, it will gift like a random subscriber.
Oh,
Well, you better
okay.
make good use of it.
Oh, and John the Maven, gift membership.
John the Maven, thank
I
you.
recognize
Oh,
him.
Space
got it.
Space got a membership. Let's go, Space.
Let's go.
Space, he did it after all this time.
Yeah, so now Space can see all of our member videos, which kind of concerns me, Cobb, because I think we might have some of those videos, you know which ones that are posted. Well, now that I'm saying it out loud, Space is definitely going to check.
Ones in there.
I was talking about certain
and,
sleeping videos, but, you know.
But if somebody's like not in chat that got a membership, they get like an email notification, I think. Or like a notification on YouTube. They're like, hey, you got a membership. Make sure you use all the perks. So yeah, because I've been gifted a membership from like a channel that I was subscribed to. And I'm like, what the heck? When did I? What? I haven't visited this channel in like a week.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah. Okay. Well, you know, just go through a couple members or a couple community posts real quick. So we'll speed run these real quick. So just off the top of your head, Camcam, who's a better character, Boruto or Naruto? Just random, just curious case. Whichever one you think's better. Naruto? Yeah, well, 61% of people agree. We'll do another one. So who's stronger, Jigen or Ishiki?
Aren't they the same?
Arguably.
I guess Ishii because it's the most popular one.
Well,
you know, we gotta follow the crowd. We gotta be a sheep.
Well, speaking of following the crowd and being a sheep, would you say that applies to who wins between Chunin Exam's final Sasuke and Chunin Exam's prelims Lee? Which one of these is stronger to you?
Who wins and why?
So basically the versions of the characters that fought Gaara. So that Sasuke who fought Gaara or Lee who fought Gaara?
Well, then Sasuke.
Interesting. So, Camcam, because me and Kamui, we're actually debating Jay the Great on this come this Sunday. And we have Lee. So, Camcam, since you're so passionate about this topic, we were hoping that you could give us like 10-ish minutes on a debate real quick of why you think that Chunin Exam Sasuke crushes Lee.
Crushes Lee.
Yeah, why would he win in a fight?
That's exactly what you said.
I'm just quoting you.
Okay, I guess. Do I have any strong feelings or thoughts on this? No.
Do you have any reasoning?
I would say because Lee hasn't developed his like what are they called? The inner gates. He hasn't developed them all the way yet, so we have that kind of going against him at this point in the story. And Sasuke has, of course, copied some of Lee's techniques, and he uses them with the Sharingan and the, whatchamacallit, and the Chidori. So he's, I don't know, he's using Lee's moves as a base and, like, upping them to make them better. So I think that gives Sasuke a better advantage. You know what I mean? Okay. And Sasuke is also like a better planner than Lee. Like Sasuke is able to like see the whole board.
We're gonna contest you on that one because Sasuke is a particular anti-feat for his intelligence at this point in time. Do you know what that is?
No.
Well, Camcam, do you remember when Lee, watching the fight, pointed out for the audience that Sasuke is unable to maintain this quote-unquote Lee speed for nearly as long as Lee himself can. Because, Sasuke hasn't trained with it for very long and all that jazz. Do you remember that?
I did not remember that. No.
Okay, well, he does say that. Now, do you remember what Sasuke was doing?
Do you remember what he was doing?
At the beginning of the Gaara fight?
No.
Well, he was just flexing his speed in taijutsu on Gaara, knowing that Gaara could just put his same armor back on the same way he did against Lee, with Lee doing 5th gate attacks.
It was just a
So
warm up,
Sasuke
bro. You gotta
was-
warm up them muscles, okay?
Sasuke was wasting the speed he can't maintain for long just to flex. When he
It
could
was
have
a
just
warm-up.
started with Chidori, and if Gaara wasn't in his bake sandball and was just standing there, his Chidori would have pierced him even better. So Sasuke,
You know,
is
you gotta test
stupid
the
and
waters with
wasteful.
the little bit you got, okay? You can't just go in full force, because what if it doesn't work? You just gotta go in, you know, with the little, you know what I mean? Jelly bean.
Well, what he did didn't work, and he knew it wouldn't work. Isn't that the definition of insanity?
I wouldn't,
Well-
in this case, no.
Here's another argument for you, Camcam. So, do you see this picture here on the left?
Yep.
And then, how would you describe this compared to the picture on the right?
I don't know, he looks more maniacal on the left, I would say.
Well,
I don't know.
let's look less at Gaara's happy smile and more at
That's a happy smile.
Well, Gar's canonically the happiest character in Naruto. We did make a video on that.
Oh my god, I can't. Okay, well, his armor is cracked more.
Okay, I'm glad you mentioned that. Well, Cam, if you had to guess whose punch did each, who would you say?
Well, okay. Since Sasuke never really got to Gaara, right? Now I'm thinking about it, would it be like Lee's on the left?
Interesting. So, who would you say is on the left in... Oh, no, this is the same one. It's just black and white. Oh, no, it is a different one, actually. Isn't it? Yeah, it looks
No,
different.
it's the less disingenuous version. So this
Oh,
is
okay.
Wait, no. I think it would be Sasuke. Because-
Oh, are we back? Are we back? There we go.
Sasuke were to knock Lee out in their fight, what do you think would happen?
If Sasuke knocked Lee out.
Yeah,
I don't know, he'd be knocked out.
hypothetically, he managed to do that. He catches Lee's slacking, it hits him in the back of the head and knocks him out. What happens?
I don't know, he falls over and gets knocked out. I don't know,
Well,
bro.
Cam, there's two
The
other
fight would be over.
fights. There's two fights where we see Lee get knocked out. Do you remember which fights those
Oh
were?
yeah, he comes back up and he's like all his body like moves on its own. Right.
With his battle
Well,
instinct.
I'm glad that you're on the right track, but there's something particularly important about the times this happened. Do you see, Cam?
When he's
There's
under
a-
like a great amount of stress and like his body has been pummeled.
There's a consistency with Lee's unconsciousness. Do you have any idea what that might be?
Are you talking about the drunken fist too?
Well, that is another one,
This
yes.
is one of the two. But we're thinking about the Gaara fight right now, so let's focus on that one first.
Okay.
What do you think is true about unconscious Lee, as opposed to conscious Lee?
What? He's stronger? Was that what you were getting
Oh,
at?
well, I'm glad we agree, Cam. But do you understand why this is factually correct?
Why this is factually?
Actually, canonically,
We can prove it.
it's in the series.
And I'm very curious.
Well, it
how
isn't.
Jay
It
will
doesn't
try
Guy
arguing
say
it.
so?
Well, he mentions the drunken fist, but I'm talking about the Gaara fight still.
You're talking about okay.
How could we prove that Lee is stronger unconscious than conscious based on the Gaara fight?
I don't know.
Well, what does Lee do when he's unconscious in the Gaara fight?
Bro, I don't even remember.
Well, when Guy hugs him, what was Lee doing at the time?
I don't know. Wasn't you standing up trying to come at Gara? And he had his, like, hands up.
Okay. So he was
Perfect.
standing up. Perfect. So
Okay.
Kamui, do you want to say
Now-
the second part? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so do you remember what Lee was doing directly after his hidden lotus before Gara
Oh God,
crushed his arm?
I don't know. Wait, what did he pass
Well,
out? Is that what you're
not
getting
yet.
at?
Not
Not
yet.
yet.
But he was barely doing something.
What? Barely standing up?
Well, Camcam,
Oh, I don't fucking
before
remember.
babies learn to walk, what do
They
they
crawl.
Yeah.
So Lee was barely able to crawl,
Yeah.
conscious after hidden lotus. And then what did Gara do next? Because Lee
sand
was
coffin,
barely
right?
able to crawl.
Yup.
Yeah, he destroyed his arm and leg to an unrepairable degree that only Tsunade's special Kabuto influenced surgery could do it.
Then how was he able to stand up? Oh, what?
See,
Adrenaline.
that's the problem
Adrenaline.
here.
While unconscious, he stood up and got into a fighting pose. Something he couldn't do moments earlier. while
Hey,
conscious.
adrenaline.
And he's only taken more damage since then.
Mhm.
This proves Lee fights stronger unconscious than conscious. And then, of course, drunken fist.
Well, I mean, like
Yeah.
his body could be weaker, because he's still got that busted leg and busted arm. Like just because he's standing on it
Well,
and doesn't feel the
Camcam.
pain, it doesn't mean the adrenaline.
He's doing better in a fight.
see, Camcam, we're
for
not even
probably a limited
this-
amount of time.
But for this hypothetical,
Okay.
Gara's not gonna have crushed Lee's arm and leg. He's just unconscious. So we know it's an amp, and he doesn't have the drawback of Gara destroying his body. Imagine the Lee.
The hell.
Now, Camcam, I already know what you're thinking, but Kamui, but Oodie, Lee's eyes are closed. If he's unconscious, it's not like he's gonna be able to see what Sasuke does next.
Well, dude,
right?
we have news for you.
Wrong. We have something to show you. Well, tell you, I guess.
So, do you remember
Okay.
the Kimimaro fight when Lee takes his medicine, quote unquote, and then passes out?
Mm-hmm.
So he's sitting there snoring on the lawn, snoring just like a couple walkie talkers when in certain members only videos. But
That's a members only video. I hate you.
but so Lee was doing that, and then
Oh my God,
Kimimaro
I'm so
comes
embarrassed. I'm
over.
gonna hang up.
But Camcam, don't be, because you're not the only one snoring in a members only video.
I'm reporting it. I'm reporting that as harassment. I'm just gonna pay for a
Members
membership just so I can report that as harassment.
So good. But he's avoiding Kimimaro's blades, which he was unable to do before and after he fell asleep.
And
Yes,
mind
he's
you,
unconscious.
he did it with his eyes closed, which tells us Sasuke can't get a sneak attack on Rock Lee. He will always see it coming. And even if his eyes are closed unconscious, he's gonna know what Sasuke's doing before Sasuke himself even knows. Because Kimimaro scales. Base Kimimaro, without even trying, scales way beyond Chunin Exams Lee. After all, do you remember what QB-eyed Naruto was doing to Retrieval Arc Sasuke when he had the two Tomoe? Do you remember, Camcam?
What was the question again? I'm still concerned. What was the question?
Do you
again?
remember what Naruto with his fox eyes and claws was doing to two Tomoe Sasuke in the Sasuke Retrieval Arc?
No. Oh, is
Well-
that when he was like bing bing pow pow in the air?
Yeah, he was winning really badly. Now, do you remember what Kimimaro did to all 1113 of Naruto's fox-eyed, fox-claw shadow clones?
Bing bing pow pow.
Yeah.
He destroyed them very easily. So, that Kimimaro, who massively outscales QBI Naruto, who massively outscales two Tomoe Retrieval Arc Sasuke, couldn't hit eyes closed, unconsciously.
Mm,
You see the amp
okay.
unconsciousness gives Lee. Sasuke is 3 tiers below.
But Lee doesn't have Lee wouldn't have alcohol, or does he have alcohol? Does he have access to alcohol this time?
He just
doesn't
has to pass
matter.
out.
Because we already know when he's unconscious, he is stronger.
But we don't even know for it could be just for a limited amount of time, you know.
I don't think it matters.
It doesn't matter if he has it for 10 seconds. Like, if they're even remotely relative conscious, okay, if he has 10 seconds, boom, wins.
I mean, Sasuke can last a pretty long time with pretty major injuries.
Well, remember what Lee said. Sasuke can't maintain his speed for very long. So,
Okay,
in a fight against Lee, we already gave Sasuke some charity and said, oh, he managed, after that grueling battle against Weightless Lee, manages to knock him out. Sasuke at this point is gassed. He's toast. And then what happens? Lee stands up, stronger than ever before, with his own inner Byakugan practically to see all of Sasuke's moves. And Lee's even faster than before. Tell me, Camcam, what does this tired, exhausted Sasuke do?
And Camcam, I know what you're thinking. Speed isn't everything. Does Lee have the power or the durability to knock out Sasuke or to survive Sasuke's hits? Well,
I mean, yeah, we know he does. I mean,
well, let's remember. He's surviving Gaara's sand, not even an ounce of blood, right? Not a single drop anywhere, not a single scrape, scar, cut, anything. It'd be weird if there was a scar, but
spiky sand.
That's spiky sand. And look what it's doing to the wall behind. This is honestly unironic. This is crazy. How did he do that? Unironically, like memes aside, that's ridiculous.
Hello.
This is concrete. That's stupid. That's actually stupid. This shouldn't be in the manga. But that aside, look what happened when Sasuke punches the sand. This isn't even the spiky sand that he's punching. Ooh.
He dodged the spikes. Sasuke's bleeding.
So hey, I'm just saying, if Sasuke was in this predicament, he like explodes.
Well, okay, I will say that one thing that I'm remembering is that at this point in the story, Sasuke is behind Naruto. Naruto is stronger than Sasuke at this point in the story. So I don't know, I guess that does make Lee stronger. That would make Sasuke weaker. To me,
Okay.
anyways.
Interesting.
So maybe he
Well,
wouldn't
Cam,
last that long.
Let's take this further. So, let me ask you a question.
You've asked
Do
me
you
a lot
remember
of questions. I'm tired.
how heavy Lee's weights were? Like what they did?
Oh my
Yeah, they like
gosh.
cracked the floor or something.
Yeah, so Camcam, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
What is Sasuke's counter to Lee just dropping those weights on Sasuke? Even if it's not from that height, those are very heavy.
You know,
What does
rolling
Sasuke
away. Stop,
do?
drop, and roll.
But can Sasuke even tank that?
Yeah, you know, he can roll away pretty quick.
But if Lee hits him with those weights, what
You
does he
couldn't hit
do?
him. He's speed, you know, he's fast.
Well, I'm
That's
glad
boy.
you're mentioning that, Camcam, because did you know that
Oh,
Sasuke is only as fast, he's only almost as fast as Lee's average speed.
Oh my gosh. We can't do every argument with Camcam. I'm so ready to do the last argument at this point.
Okay. Well, the thing is, Camcam already knows the last argument.
Oh, have we done that with Camcam?
That's the first. I think we just showed it to her live.
We might have done
see if she
that.
remembers.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't know.
We'll do the top speed, average speed real quick, I guess. I'm kind of saying the argument, but go for it.
Go back to it.
I don't think there's not pictures for this one, is it? It's just wherever it is.
I don't know where you put it. You might have put it in intro topics or something.
Oh, here. Well, there's this. So
Okay, do you want me to do the speed thing or not?
go for it.
Okay.
Yeah, then that's what I thought you were talking. I'm sorry.
Noodle style argument.
Well, so anyway, Sasuke's only almost as fast as Lee's average speed, not his top speed. However, we know that this is Sasuke's top speed because Guy mentions that the speed training was to get Sasuke to the level of speed required for Chidori. And Sasuke has never been described to have an even faster speed than his Lee speed, and he's never described to be faster while doing the Chidori. Now, why is this so important? Well, after Lee takes off his weights, as we all famously remember, Lee was able to outspeed Gaara's Sand Shield and hit Gaara. This would likely be Lee's average speed that Guy refers to, which Sasuke matches. The reason I say that is because after Lee hits Gaara, Guy tells Lee to explode. And then we clearly see Lee ramp up his speed even more because they've emphasized it very heavily with lots of visuals, such as a puff of smoke when he dashes, 2 Lee's after images in one panel, Gaara looking even more surprised, hitting Gaara more times in a row than before in rapid succession. Sasuke, on the other hand, never gets any of these things. No after images, no puffs of smoke, no multiple bang, 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 pow, pows in a row like Lee. Indicating to us that Sasuke is, as Guy said, only as fast as Lee's average speed, which isn't Lee's fastest speed that he uses versus Gaara.
Yeah.
And we also know Lee wasn't even using any of his gates at this time. So he also has his primary Lotus first gate amp and all those gates on top of that. So Lee is just faster than Sasuke.
The TLDR and the stupid way of thinking about it, Lee's median speed would be somewhere in between his weighted speed and his non-weighted speed. So the average Lee speed would be that.
Oh.
Well, that's the other way. That's a different argument.
Yeah, I know.
Argument. That's the funny way to do it. It's just Lee's slowest speed, 0.
The dreaded bang bang pow pow scaling. Hey, don't knock the bang bang pow pow scaling, okay? That's a banger, okay? You can't.
Exactly.
You can't argue with bang bang pow pow. Sorry.
Okay.
But Cam, if you're just not convinced that this is the case, there's another way to prove
I'm convinced. I promise.
So Cam, since you're so unconvinced,
Oh no.
we already agreed Kimimaro was a lot stronger than Kyuubi Naruto. But would you agree that Kimimaro is faster than that Naruto?
Be fast.
Given that he was very easily
yeah, right?
Okay, perfect. So, based off the Naruto versus Sasuke fight, you remember when Kyuubi Naruto was just so fast that Sasuke couldn't even keep up, even with his Sharingan? Remember that? Punch him in the face and all that? Would you agree that that Naruto was faster than Sasuke?
Yeah.
Now, at any time in the Kimimaro fight, do you just recall Kimimaro being remotely impressed by Naruto's speed? Or was he just couldn't care less?
He couldn't care less, really, from my memory.
Well, I'm glad you say that. Because do you recall that Kimimaro paid Lee a compliment not once, but twice? And the second of which was specifically a compliment about Lee's speed, indicating that Kimimaro believes Lee is faster than Kyuubi Naruto. And mind you, this wasn't drunk Lee. Lee had regained his normal state. He wasn't drunk anymore when Kimimaro said this. So Lee is faster than Kyuubi Naruto, based off Kimimaro's perspective. And Kyuubi Naruto was way too fast for Sasuke. Which means Lee during the retrieval arc would be even faster than way too fast for Sasuke. And you know what Gaara says about Lee in the Sasuke retrieval arc?
What?
Well, he says that Lee was faster during the Chunin exams than currently. So that means Lee in the Chunin exams is faster than a character. Lee during the Chunin exams is faster than Retrieval Arc Lee, who is faster than QBI Naruto, who is way too fast for Sasuke. So he's like 4 tiers too fast for Sasuke. And that's consciously. Unconsciously, 3 tiers beyond that. That's 7 tiers faster than Sasuke if Lee is unconscious. And Lee literally can just knock himself out in the beginning of the fight and just destroy him before Sasuke can even say the words, "I give up."
Okay, I believe you.
Well, Camcam, since you're still just not Oodie, take it away.
So, do you remember?
I can't even see your screen.
You can't see my screen? What's that?
Like,
what do you mean?
Yeah, it's
It's just doing
it's
the
not
spinning
loading.
Oh, it's not loading. Here, let me unload and then reload. Okay, you might have seen this before, Camcam, but do you remember the first confrontation between Lee and Sasuke? It's like before the written exams.
Yeah.
So they fought, and then Lee said something to Sasuke. Do you remember what he said?
Yep.
Well, Camcam, why don't you go ahead and read off what Lee says?
You see, my technique is not ninjutsu or genjutsu.
So what do you think he says now? Or this is one panel I'm today.
You get it
You get it now, Camcam.
So,
How does Lee finish this quote?
What? It's taijutsu or like...
well, what if we told you you might be...
Hold on, let's bring her along a little bit. Camcam, see, this is the nail in the coffin argument. No matter what you think about Chunin Exam Sasuke, you can think he's the strongest guy in the world. We have definitive proof that no matter what Sasuke brings, Lee has a counter. There is nothing Sasuke can do because of what Lee has.
So I understand your Freudian slip there by saying taijutsu, Camcam, but I think you might be misremembering. It might be one of those Mandela effects even.
It's one of those things that it's like when you're looking for the cheese that's in the drawer and you just can't find it, and it turns out it's right in front of you the whole time. Do you get it now, Camcam?
No.
What Lee is using?
Well, it's pretty narratively significant. If you think about it, it's kind of similar to what Konkoro does when he fights someone. It really has to do with like the shinobi are tools ideology that Zabuza had with Haku.
You know how you use others?
So rather than ninjutsu or genjutsu,
what is
Lee's
Lee using that's so narratively significant to the themes of Naruto?
I don't know.
Well, what if we told you it's Sasuke?
I remember this now.
There you go. Yeah. Okay.
So no matter what Sasuke does, Lee will just respond with Sasuke.
You know what? That's true. Okay.
Let's do it. I don't know if you saw Kamui, but I did put another new argument that I just thought of at the bottom of the debate chat. It's very stupid.
Only read after images. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to check the spin-off or whatever, the Rock Lee SD manga or whatever, to get images maybe from there. But yeah, Lee is supposedly passed the academy with after images, which Lee can use to trick Sasuke's Sharingan, which would be similar to Naruto with the One Tails. The chakra cloak, it has a mind of its own.
I mean, we can point out that Shizui is literally a famous ninja because he does that. That's what he does to trick people. So.
Exactly. But
And we could also prove
anyways.
it. And if Jay says, "Oh well, it's Rock Lee SD, it's not canon, whatever," we can point to that Garp scene that we already posted where there literally is an after image. So it's like Lee has canonically, technically done this.
There you go. Yeah, that's true too. But with that being said, there's one more thing that isn't Rock Lee versus Sasuke that we can do that isn't a debate. And Kamui doesn't know about this one either. We could, since it's been a freaking billion years, and we got to do it by the 10th anyway, so might as well do it with Camcam. There's a Camcam talk. We could go over why Oodie is bad. Why he doesn't know Naruto.
Thank you, Space, for the sympathy. I really appreciate it.
What happened to my headphones? Why did my headphones just disconnect?
Oh,
What?
Well, I don't know. But thank you, Space. Thank you. So, is this something that we wanted to do, or because we could do it?
Hold on, my headphones are.
Yeah, this interrogation technique would break down enemy insurgents. Where do you think the launch codes are hidden? And do you
Diabolical.
remember when the Secret Service is most lax? yeah, I'm already breaking down as we speak.
Alright, there we go.
I would definitely give up the launch codes. I'd be like, nuke the US. I don't care. I'm not strong enough. I am not God's strongest soldier.
Can we move on to Boruto? Yeah, no, Kamui, if we do that tone of voice with Jay, he will immediately hate us, so we cannot do that with Jay.
No, you gotta be professionals.
If anything, it'd be more of like the April Fool's video idea.
He said?
Exactly, yeah.
Why would he hate us? That make us so much. I mean, it would be obvious that we're being goofy, but I think that would be so much more funny for the audience to hear that, like, we're just saying things like that.
I mean, to be fair, we just did it, so there you go. Now they have both to go for if we do it that other way.
Because you can't post this clip.
Uh,
I would be curious to see like Sage react to it. Like we wait until after the Jay debate, so that way, Jay can't see it in advance. But we have Sage react to the arguments.
yeah. Well, I mean, probably not the Camcam one, since I don't know what Sage would get on it. But the Jay one, I feel like that would be fun if Sage did react to that.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be so out of left field. Like they're saying, what? Oh, they said it seriously? Oh my god, I've never heard that before. But
it will be funny saying Lee is using Sasuke seriously.
I know, yeah. That being said, we have been going for like 48 minutes now. But
I know, we need to start the reaction, bro.
I know. But do we want to just do this while we're here? Or not?
Do what while we're here?
Well, Camcam, I'm
How
glad
long
you're
is the video?
asking. Well, it's a couple seconds long, but it's multiple videos. As you
Oh my
see.
god, guys, you're not gonna believe this.
What?
I can share screen and I can share application, like because I have like YouTube pulled up, and it will pull up. It'll show the application. It'll show my browser when I have the screen like smaller. You know, like when you can make it full screen or smaller screen. You know what I'm talking about?
What?
It's not full screen.
Yeah, it's just not full screen. But when it's full screen, the browser immediately goes away.
Well, that's progress.
Like, is that a bug? That has to be a bug.
I'd say it's more like an insect.
Okay,
Like,
bro.
what is happening? What is happening with my life? I hate my life. Anyways, please continue.
But Camcam, do we want to do Boruto react now?
Oh, Camcam?
I said sure. Yeah, I said yes.
Oh.
Hello?
Yeah, okay. I feel like we're all doing different things right now. But
I'm falling asleep, but I will try my best. I'm
I
gonna
can
start
tell.
cooking my potato now that I don't have to watch the screen.
yeah, you want to just get out, that works. Well,
Yeah,
so
that should
okay.
hopefully wake me up.
So if we want to go to stage, then Salad and Bolts can join if we want to do
Oh, they're
that.
gonna join today. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was their birthday yesterday, and they're a girl, and Camcam's here, and we're doing Boruto, so I figured we might as well. Why not? Just an extra person. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, I'm going to stage. It's a ridiculous. They're gonna be so
extra ridiculous with our names for this.
Oh my god, should we change your name?
No.
No, we gotta leave it. We gotta see if they. We have to say nothing about it and see if they say anything about it because they don't know that we're doing this.
Okay.
It's so
Sorry, I was
funny.
looking at something to buy, so that's why I was like.
Time to do this. Yeah, Camcam, if you want to share your screen, and then we'll follow along on your screen. You know, assuming that
Okay.
Camcam's not going to get any boob ads.
What? Send me the what? Oh,
visiting Mello's channel.
I know, right? I'm gonna turn on my ad blocker, so that should help.
Okay.
Send me the
Oh,
website that y'all use
Kamui?
I use
because I use Viz, and I know they kind of suck.
It's bad for share screen.
Yeah. So send me
Just
the one you
search
use.
Reboard to Vortex Free.
Yeah.
You can't help.
I mean, I'm in the same boat as you because I'm bad at this. But yeah. The Ancient One is also in the station. It's funny. Sorry, Ancient One, but not tonight. But you can stick around and stage if you want. I was just saying that you can't try to speak. Well, I mean, he probably shouldn't, but maybe later. Well, Kami's probably going to fall asleep. But, well, okay, he left. He probably hates me. Because,
Okay,
remind me, Kamui, is the Ancient One the guy that was like, no, I think that guy left.
He's
The, like-
Purple Adam's the one who was quote unquote being bombed. Ancient was the one who we called at the time.
Oh, I thought it was the other way around. I thought the Purple Atom was defending. Yeah, no, that is the case. Purple Atom was the one defending the guy.
Ancient one was the one who was defending Purple Atom, like arguing against you.
I'm pretty
Purple
strongly
Adam's the one
confident
who
it's the
said
other
he
way
was being
around.
bombed.
I could be
It's not,
wrong.
I promise you.
If you say so, I guess so. But Sound and Bolt said 5 minutes. They're heating up soup because they have to remember to. Oh, there they are. Okay. Well, hello.
Hello, I'm finally here.
You are. Oh, you also have the audio on, as I can tell.
Is the audio like messed up?
It's only I guess that one time. I guess every other time it's not doing it.
I would say it seems okay to me.
Yeah, okay. It was just it repeated me in an echo one time, so I assumed you were using speakers and it was like reverberating through.
Oh, I thought that was just you.
Yes, come I said it twice. Well, hello there.
see. Oh, hello.
Hello. I
Yeah.
exist. I'm alive. I'm not dying.
Hello,
anymore.
I'm Camcam.
Nice to meet you.
What should I call you? What are you known by?
I didn't think that far ahead.
That's okay.
I honestly don't know. Should I use like a nickname or should I use my name?
Well,
You
Whatever you feel
could
comfortable with.
do a nickname.
Whatever you feel comfortable with. I don't care.
probably a better option.
I don't know. Saying salads just feels weird.
Well, what about bolts?
Either one, I guess, is fine.
Well, there's also the third option of.
What?
It would probably get very confusing very quickly, but we could do that. So on another stream, we should probably have you on to talk Boruto when, just like as a dedicated guest and etc. Tonight, I figured we might as well just do this as introductions, if anything. But tonight's technically my quote unquote birthday stream. We're doing my technical real birthday stream in like 3 days from now. Thank you.
Third. Sorry.
Yeah. That's so confusing, I know. But
Well, to be fair, only from 8 to 9.
Okay. Inside jokes out of the way, to explain what we're doing is me and Kamui are like, well, Camcam is like a host of the podcast, but Camcam dropped Two Blue Vortex like a year ago because she just wasn't into it. And for my birthday, she hates it. Yeah, for my birthday, she's gonna catch up from where she left off,
which was, I think, around here.
I think you said chapter 8 was the last one you read.
Well,
I'm kind of annoyed because, like, I can't, with friggin' Discord, I can't full screen it. Like, what?
Oh, yeah, that is kind of annoying. What's the last thing you remember? Because we'll tell you what chapter from there.
I don't know. I literally don't know what the last
chapter 8, because she said that before. I mean, it could be long, but she said chapter 8 many times before.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was chapter 8, but like, what do I remember? I don't know, because I feel like it's been a year. Let me try.
Do you feel like that gets
versus Mitsuki?
Do you remember Boruto versus Mitsuki? Yes, I think so.
Do you remember Mitsuki talking to Ada?
Maybe. Add a little bit.
Okay, chapter 8 it is.
Okay. Let me try. I'm going to try putting this in the Safari browser.
Just get Firefox, because that's what I used and it worked. We both have Macs, so.
I got to download Firefox, though.
Whatever works.
Your mom takes 3 seconds, okay?
Okay, and that's why I'm here.
Can you tell we're very good friends?
It was a fast birth. Only 3 seconds.
Dang. You know what? Good for you. Okay. No, don't get boob ads. Don't get boob ads. Please don't get boob ads. Give me time.
Oh my gosh.
Give me time to turn on my whatchamacallit? My ad blocker. Is it going to? Let's try again.
But yeah, again, feel free to hang around as long as you want, because birthday celebration, I don't know if this is a good birthday celebration. It's the one we got planned. But yeah, in a future stream at some point, we'll definitely do a dedicated podcast so that you can be like a dedicated guest, and we'll talk all the Boruto being caught up things from there.
Happy birthday, by the way.
Thank you, and you too.
I can say it in person.
And technically you're 23 minutes too late, but I'll take it. It's still the same tangentially related day because I'm still awake.
You said tangent wrong again.
Well, no, Kamui, you know I'm doing it on purpose.
You always say tangent when you mean adjacent.
Hey, that's where it's fun.
Yeah, no, it's still not doing full screen.
I think it's because you're sharing your screen, which is just going to be annoying. If you are only sharing the tab, then if you share your full screen, that might fix it.
You gotta share entire screen.
Yeah.
Okay, should you just be the one to scroll for?
I mean, I could do that, but I feel like it's probably better. But either way. But yeah, going from chapter 8 onwards. Let's go!
Okay, so let me look at chapter 7 first. This is...
Might as well.
Wait, so can I go to number 2? What is this? What is this?
It is very, very confusing.
Does have this is famous mistake.
Oh yeah, I do remember this fit, and I hated this fit. It's so terrible. And that's one thing about Ikimoto I don't like. I don't like his fashion. He has no sense of fashion.
Whose character you're referring to?
Mitsuki in the cover.
Like what are the fucking belts doing? They don't cinch in his waist because the shirt is too big.
Dude, no way. You're the... Okay, guys, everyone who hates on Daigo needs to stop because someone else just said the belts. He's not the only one.
I did bring it up. I think I brought it up on Twitter. The belts, they're just hideous. And then like, what are these open-toed high ankle shoes? I'm sick of the open-toed shoes. We need to get rid of them.
Well, to be fair, that's always been a thing since the very beginning of the franchise.
That's like,
But these,
It-
but,
there's
but,
one
but
thing
like
to keep
these
out
are
of-
trying to be high fashion. And they're
I
not.
mean,
I'll give you
when
that.
see Yoda, who, I don't think you'll be complaining about Mitsuki.
I mean, the
These,
heels are
these
crazy.
are trying to be high fashion. They're not. They don't look practical like they did in the original series. I will say.
God.
Camcam, do you remember Sarada's design or Sugure or any of the girls? Or
I don't
Tsunade?
remember what theirs looked like.
Well, pretty much all the girls wear high heels. So if you're worried about Mitsuki, I'd recommend you don't look at the feet of the female cast.
Why shouldn't you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, don't look at Jura.
I'm trying to.
Yeah, by
I
the
do
way-
remember this. I do
Okay,
remember
okay.
this. And then Boruto's like, remember, I am your son. And Mitsuki's like, oh shit, I'm in love.
Well, that depends on if you go with the this translation or every other translation.
Oh no. Okay. Well, is this the Viz trans? Oh yeah, I'm assuming. So let's go to the end because I want to see.
Yeah, so by the way, Salad, sorry to just throw you out of the frying pan and into the fire here with our abrasiveness, but we're very comfortable around here, in case you can tell. Okay.
Yeah, I think we've known each other for about like 3 years now. So
Wait, Oodie. You just said something that we've never said.
Okay. We also have a lot of inside jokes.
I just assumed we were all comfortable around each other. Like, okay, are we not?
We
Like,
have an inside joke for every single thing imaginable.
literally.
Especially Oodie. Come up with quotes out of her ass.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, you realized quite a while back that Kawaki's not your son. No matter how close you stick to him, he refuses to illuminate you. It can't be. That's not possible. It's natural to feel confused, yet you know it's true. For you're the only one who gets to decide what it takes to be your son. Who the hell are you? Don't worry, I have no intention of killing Kawaki. That's a misunderstanding. Though I do need to settle things with him at some point, but that's between bros. It's just the two of us. Why did you kill
Well,
Lord
you know, Kim,
Seven?
just real quick. I just want to warn you that what Boruto just said there.
Okay, you have to scroll from there. There's something very important there to discuss of
wait,
the
Kim,
panel
you
above.
really just scroll past something very important.
Very important. So by the way,
It's
Soundables, also to get this out of the way, so again, so Camcam dropped to Blue Vortex because she wasn't liking it, especially because of the art. Me and Kamui, we're fans dedicated to life, through death and life, through all of the things. So the biggest, hardest core of fans of all time, the greatest series literally of all time. That being said, both Kamui and I have hated to Blue Vortex recently. So you'll see us.
Well, okay, we've loved it too.
It's been both.
We have loved it, but we've definitely hated it.
It's fun.
Yeah, I'm very particular about my art. Like the art I consume in manga. I'm like, it has to be good, and Boruto's art just feels like very muddy and flat.
Well, Camcam, I can promise you, Mamba will be very mad when we get to Matsure's Rinnegan Eyes with you.
Well, I don't like manga anyway, so good.
Perfect. So, Camcam, would you like to very slowly quote Boruto here and point out the problem?
Here,
Yeah.
my mom, his wife too. That's all I can say right now.
So, Camcam, what do you think about that? Because this is one of the bigger things.
What do you mean?
So, what's the thing he says before this? Just for context.
Lord Seventh is alive and safe.
Yeah. So, interesting. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, it's not the first time he's called Naruto Lord Seventh, is it?
No, that's not the thing here.
Okay, no, I just was wondering in general if it was one of the first times.
Yeah, so
Is
he'll
it because
It might be the first time in Two Blue Vortex because I don't think he's ever been questioned or spoke. I mean, he goes on to say it more. This might be the first time he does say it, but he definitely says it again later.
yeah. It'll be fun to get Sallad's
Hinata
opinions on all
is
this.
his wife, and his wife is MIA, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
but,
know,
I
it's
mean-
just Naruto's alive and his wife too, by the way.
Oh,
Biggest
nobody has been really
afterthought.
concerned about Hinata, huh?
No, like literally, this is like a
Literally,
meme that
that's
we
the
made once
point.
that, like Himawari in chapter 1. You probably don't remember this. She's just going on about, well, I think my dad's still alive. It's nothing about Hinata. And then when Boruto's in the interrogation, it's the same thing where he's like, oh yeah, you know Naruto, you know he's alive. Oh, his wife too, by the way. And they just like it's refuse to just say Hinata.
Well, I'm glad somebody cares about their mom, you know?
Well, no. He doesn't care about his mom. He cares about Naruto's wife.
He said try to say his mom first. Hello.
Well, wait till we get to Sasuke, where he goes back and forth what he should and shouldn't cut himself off on for that one.
God.
It's like the fact
It's
he
just
re-
misogyny, man.
It's
just
not just-
misogyny that nobody cares about Hinata.
It's so sad because it's not just Boruto, even though it's a meme that Boruto does it a lot. It's consistently everyone. They'll refer to Naruto by name or just refer to him directly. The Hokage, Lord 7. Nobody refers to Hinata by anything. Oh, the Hugo leader. There's nothing. Oh, it's always Naruto's wife as well. If they even bother to mention
It's
her.
an extension of Naruto, rather like so. Naruto has a title,
Misogyny,
Lord 7,
man.
his own name.
It's so sad.
But again, no, but it's not like it's one thing for like the elders to do that. It's another thing for his family, like Kawaki, Boruto, and Himawari. She doesn't even know Naruto's a wife. She only knows that Naruto's a miss.
Like, there's no
Hey,
reason for him to
It
do
shows
this.
you how important, you know, their mom was in the family unit. She doesn't
You
get
know,
her
the
own
one
person.
who was home the entire time and never had problems with either child was only positive.
Not positive enough, apparently, you know?
Because
it was so positive that Himawari refuses to live with Hiyashi and Hanabi.
So part of the problem here, Camcam, is that obviously the reason Boruto specifically here, Boruto, ignoring all the other characters all the other times, the reason Boruto's doing it here is the same reason they does a couple things.
Okay,
at
hey,
various
the
places.
ancient one, if you're, is he still in the...
He asked
Live.
why I timed him out. I was like, what? Did you time him out?
I timed him out.
I did not
for
time
5
him
minutes.
out.
He was just being mean, so I timed him out for 5 minutes just so he can get the message.
Oh.
And if you report me and my channel, guess what? I'm banning you. Okay,
Oh,
because you can't report mods.
got him.
Stupid.
But anyways, the problem here, obviously Boruto is saying this because of omnipotence. He's pretending to be Kawaki or whatever. Fine. Kawaki can say this. Kawaki is a member of the Uzumaki household. It's like,
I mean,
there's nothing wrong with
think-
saying it.
I think here it's more about like who Mitsuki knows in terms of like he doesn't know Hinata very well. So especially when other people are mentioning about stuff, they're talking about Naruto because everybody knows Naruto, but like only Boruto, Kawaki, and Himawari know Hinata as like a mom figure. But Boruto goes to say mom and then he corrects himself because he also doesn't want to trigger Mitsuki any further, I think, in terms of like referring to him as mom, because Mitsuki would be like, how dare you say that person is your mother kind of thing. But I don't know.
That
I
could
know
be
that
it.
anime Mitsuki definitely knows Hinata pretty well, considering he's gone to Boruto's house and ate dinner with her.
I mean, kind of, but that was like, I mean, that was for his birthday, right? Has he ever, he's been there like one other time, I think, besides that, when Kawaki first showed up.
I mean, that's enough.
I mean, like, yeah, he knows her name, obviously, but like, and he said,
I mean, yeah, to be fair, whether he knows her personally, Mitsuki, of all characters, would know the names of the people in the village. He just is the kind of guy who would just know their names.
Yeah,
So-
no,
Yeah.
that's definitely fair.
That's definitely an interesting
think-
perspective, though. I hadn't thought about that before. That maybe Mitsuki would get mad at Boruto and stop listening or trying to attack him again. I guess attacking him doesn't matter since Boruto's so much stronger, but being emotional and
Yeah.
not listening, that would play into it. I never thought about it like that before. That could explain it.
I think he also says, instead of like his wife, he says like the missus, kind of, in terms of like the Hokage's wife, like setting them like almost like the president and then the first lady.
Yeah.
So like it's kind of like that wording, I guess, if that makes sense, instead of just kind of like his wife.
Yeah, but even then, like, the first lady is still a title for that individual. You don't say the president and that guy's wife. So-
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. In Japanese, it was like the title for the
Oh.
individual and not necessarily just his wife. They just didn't know how to translate that other than his wife.
Interesting.
Well,
Okay.
that's definitely better.
Yeah.
It's slightly better.
Okay.
Kind of. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's fair.
I mean, as a fan, I would have liked it, but I think that just two blue vortex. Okay, actually, we're gonna segue to an intro topic.
I think we
Real
could have
quick.
gone with more
But
creative liberties.
A two blue vortex only fan definitely doesn't know Hinata's name. Now, why is that so important? Well, you see, it's because Ikimoto himself actually is the reason. Where is this? Where did I put it? Why am I so high? Okay. Where is this? That. Where did it go? You know what? Okay. All right, hold on a second. I'm just gonna go to Twitter. I should have a notification from when I was joking with someone about this. I hate Twitter.
But you love it.
I keep checking it when I shouldn't. Dude, why does it look different on the laptop or the? Okay. Camcam, I don't know where I put it, so can you you can't unshare your screen. Okay. If you click on this link that I'm sending in our group chat, what happens?
Oh, gosh. Well, only one way to find out.
It'll probably ask me to log in.
Oh, gosh. It'll probably be good.
It pulls up the right thing.
It did, okay.
Well, that's not
Is this
quite, well, it's one of the messages, but not the full thing. That is so stupid.
Can you
That's because I
screenshot the
need to
others?
sign in, and I don't know my login for
Wait, what
Twitter.
if I,
also.
Screenshot
let's
him,
just try
Kamui.
this to see if this does anything different.
Screenshot.
Try that one.
Oh my goodness. There's definitely a login thing there.
Okay, so click on the image. So, you know what? Salads and bolts. Or should I say Anne?
Wait, what?
Miss Anne, can you read this passage for us from Ikimoto?
This tale has finally embarked on its young adult arc. The subtitle is also shifted to Two Blue Vortex, and we're beginning with a new Volume 1. Apologies to those of you who picked it up and said, oh look, a Volume 1. Wait, hey, it's some sort of sequel? The story is a continuation of Naruto Next Generations, aka the childhood arc, so those unfamiliar with it are welcome to go back and read that first. Or you could also not concern yourself with that and just enjoy this one while imagining what took place before. In fact, there's a huge possibility that once you start reading this series, you'll be more interested in what happens next rather than in the past.
So, there's a certain sentence in the particular. Well, there's many things that I know at least Oodie and I will jump to, but in particular. Or you could also not concern yourself with that and just enjoy this one while imagining what took place before.
I'm so sorry he made you do that, by the way.
Ikimoto he doesn't want you to read one. He's like trying to be subtle, but feel free to, but please, it's totally fine. Just imagine.
Because me and Kamui
So
have
you
been
can
like just imagining what a Two Blue Vortex only fan would even look like with the information only given to us in Two Blue Vortex. Like the critical info.
Actually, I'm gonna try
what
that.
you missing.
Ruben.
Exactly. It'd be so
gonna
interesting
borrow
just to
it.
see. Because
As a
science
side note,
experiment.
Actually, no, we'll come back to it. So, Camcam, if you click off the image for a second, you can imagine that I had something silly to say.
Well, we'll have to imagine it. We can definitely imagine.
All right, I'll just read it. Because apparently,
Okay.
things being stupid.
Yeah, with Twitter now,
Um,
you have to log in. And like I said, I
gross.
don't
So-
know my login. I don't remember it.
So the original person's like, oh, one thing I hate about Naruto Next Generation was how incomplete it felt as a story and how it's relying on the anime to develop the cast, blah,
I
blah,
lost
blah.
it.
Ikimo took over. It's a huge jump in quality, blah, blah, blah. All right, so then one guy says, I mean, yeah, of course it was incomplete. The end sets up part 2, but to skip part 1 is crazy. You missed the entire dynamic of Kawaki and Boruto, the fight against Jigen, why Naruto's even important to Kawaki, Kurama's death, who Ada and Kashi and Koji even are. Come on. And I said, no need to read part 1. Just imagine what happened. And then he said, why even read Naruto? Who cares about Marito's dad?
Oh, that's what that was in response to. Okay.
Yeah. But there's something else in here which... Oh, so Oodie and I complain about the fact that Two Blue Vortex is a separate manga. And I think Ikimoto, he's proven our point when he says, apologies to those who picked it up and said, oh, look, it's a volume 1. Wait, hey, it's some sort of sequel? So apparently, Ikimoto thinks people genuinely thought it was a separate thing.
I mean, that's actually a pretty high probability in Japan, just because the way like manga is set up and stuff, and stores and everything. It's like it's a little bit difficult to explain, but basically all the newer volumes or like new series will get put on a table by themselves, and then other things will get put like on shelves in series by them, like by not okay, the I can't think of the word. The magazine person. So like Jump will have a section, Ribbon will have a section, and so on and so forth. Kodansha, all that stuff. So publisher, that's the word. But basically, so like because all of the newer series are on a table together, like people go to that table and they pick up a volume and they're like, I wonder what this is, and they start reading it. But because it's a continuation of Boruto, even though it's like a new quote unquote volume, there's a high chance that somebody could actually pick it up and be like, this sounds interesting. Let me read this, and then realize, oh wait.
That is true. I mean, like in bookstores, they kind of do that in bookstores, but they'll have to like they'll have like the first and second series like on a, if it's like a third book, they'll have like the first book and the second book next to it, or they'll have like a picture of all 3 books like on a sign. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I usually don't have that here. It's literally just like a stack of books, like all cover up, like stacked up. I don't know how to describe that, but on just a giant table, and that's like the new. There's like a big sign that says like new section, and then you have to walk to another section in the store for all the series and stuff.
But yeah, that makes sense. And I mean, I guess it was like that for Shippuden, but did they put out a message like that for Shippuden?
No, because it's a continuation. It continues in numbers. It doesn't start over again.
Oh, it doesn't start over. Oh.
Yeah, in the manga, it's just one manga.
Big
Just
chunk.
Naruto. He writes part 1, the end, at the end of part 1, but that's it.
Yeah.
Same with Dragon Ball. I think it's all one big chunk until you get to Super.
It is, yeah. Which
I wonder
again,
why they
is
didn't do that
weird.
with Two Blue Vortex then.
I think it's because of marketing.
If you want to hear us complain about it, we've done that.
Oh,
I will say, this extra perspective only amplifies our arguments against the idea. I mean, they've definitely been doing it for rebranding purposes and blah, blah, blah. Like, I get why from a certain perspective. But
I think also
Naruto Next Generations. And
Yeah.
He doesn't have his editor person anymore, right? Kolachi left.
Wow.
I would not know.
About that.
But we've got a lot of things to say about the K and the I words here.
Honestly,
Kolachi.
that might just be saved for next time. That's too much to go
Okay.
over right now.
But we love Kodaji.
Oh no, he was. Yeah, no, I appreciated him very much. It's very obvious that he left.
And you could probably
Oh,
tell
why did-
what we think
Why
about
did you bring that
Ikimoto.
up?
Yeah, wait, hold
Um.
on. You said it's obvious. What makes it obvious to you?
Yeah.
So before, right, when he was there was a lot of integration in terms of how the pacing was in the manga and how it was fitting into the anime.
Yeah, it
And
was
after
good.
he left, all that just falls off. Like it falls off a cliff.
Yeah.
There's also like in terms of a lot of things editors do is like filter out the telling in a story. Ikimoto after he left started doing a lot more telling. So like having
Mhm.
long dialogue to get to somewhere instead of pushing forward with the action and just like kind of doing it in terms of like character faces and just like showing certain things or like putting one panel of scenes that later ties into the anime for the anime to do all the telling. That's like part of like plot and writing and stuff. But yeah, so there was that. But the reason that I brought up that he left is because he might have decided to do a new volume 1 because A, he didn't have his advisor person anymore, and B, part of the design of like the covers and the volumes and all the way he like formatted things was probably heavily influenced by him. And so Ikimoto might have wanted to restart his own kind of like with this minimalist style, especially with him doing like one character per cover and having them take up the whole cover and all that kind of stuff. He probably wanted to rebrand it to like fit with his art style more, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it almost feels like, even though technically Ikimoto was by himself for the almost second half of part 1, because Kodachi leaves, chapter 52, he's gone.
Yes.
That's the first chapter of not Kodachi. But it's almost like he wants to be like, this is my manga exclusively.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But the other thing when it comes to telling is there's a lot more recap.
Exactly.
Super Vortex. I've counted. This is my favorite one because this was by chapter 14 of Two Blue Vortex. Not even counting part 1. If you had to guess how many times they recapped how the 10 Tails works, you know, the whole, the Eden and Suzuki become a divine tree, blah, blah. You want to know how many times they recapped that, how the 10 Tails works in the first 14 chapters of Two Blue Vortex? What would you guess the number was?
I honestly have no idea, but I'm assuming it's at least 5.
It's definitely at least
try multiplying that by 4 and subtracting 1. It was 19 in the first 14 chapters.
19.
And I don't know how many times they've done it in the next 12.
Oh my gosh.
I should go back and count. Like, where are we at now? How many times have these explained? Like, it's Jura's probably said, oh yeah, we're divine trees. We're going to evolve into an Suzuki or whatever a billion times.
Gonna devour the nose. Let's just get ready to see a lot of that in the next couple chapters.
Yeah.
Kabushi shows up and he tells Zeta, did you know that one of 10 Tails never was an Suzuki? It's a divine tree.
Okay.
But Camcam, you were saying something about his wife.
What?
I think that was just Kamui's
About
way of
Hinata?
segueing back to the chapter. You can keep going, I think.
So we made no progress.
About Hinata?
Just keep reading the chapter. Oodie was right.
Oh, I was like, what? Huh? His wife, too. That's all I can say right now. Boruto, what are... Okay. Mitsuki, I believe you're perfectly capable of shining on your own. But if you insist on needing a son, come find me anytime.
Well, I hate to say it,
It's like,
Mitsuki has not shined on his own at all in the most
No,
couple
he
episodes.
hasn't.
He has never found Boruto.
Well, he said you're perfectly capable.
No,
He's
he's
capable.
not. You'll see.
Oh man. Oh no.
You know, when Mitsuki was fighting Ryu, I don't think he was shy.
He was not shining.
Let's see. Get yourself alone. We need to talk. Okay, I'm just trying to catch myself up on this. Okay, where the hell is that bastard Mitsuki? You won't even like him, you big old jerk.
It's because he knocked him out.
Oh, this is
On
the
the
famous
earth.
part.
What?
This is famous mistake. This next panel.
The next one.
The next one.
No, the next
Okay.
panel. Shikamaru panel.
So, in summary, thanks to Ada's Shinjutsu omnipotence,
Well,
Hold on,
Camcam.
Can you reading that word again?
Shinjutsu
No,
omnipotence.
hold on.
You just
You're
take
getting
that
this
letter by
spelled.
letter.
Say it slowly.
Omnipotence.
No. We're not looking at omnipotence right now. The word
Shinjutsu?
before that. Say it again.
Shinjutsu.
Say it slower. Exactly as written.
It's not Shin. Shin. Jit. Sue.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
Camcam.
you know, Kim, you were really tempted to say a different word like 5 times before that.
So
How
Try
was it
saying
normally
the word
spelled?
you were saying before.
Shinjutsu. Oh.
So why do you think it's a Shinjutsu when that's clearly not what Shikamaru said to the Viz to this day?
You know, I'm just making assumptions over here, okay?
So
Well, Cap, if it makes you feel better, do you know about the Inu Shikacho?
she will.
You know that trio?
I do.
Not to
yeah.
be, not like again. I'm not talking about Ino Shikacho. I'm talking about the Inu Shikacho trio. Are you aware? Of that?
Enu?
Yeah.
Yeah,
As
are
in
you
the
aware?
new one or the Enu?
The Inu Shikamaru trio.
As in dog
Well,
instead of boy.
If you go to chapter 5, you know Matsuri spells it out for you.
Oh dear gosh, does she really?
Yes. Oh, trust me, we know all the mistakes.
Bruh.
We have a Discord tab dedicated. And we also keep track of the
Shout out
fan
to Sasuke.
translation mistakes. I love when they used to do the
Let this
the
roll
one
for a
that
while.
what was it called? The one that the One Piece did. Forgot what they called it, but the OG leaker people, they had some great ones like Omnipotence and Shinku Tusu and all that.
I remember
Omnipotence.
the Cloud Ninja
We
podcast
kept-
Bara.
Well, I wish they were still going because that made our chapter
I
experience.
know. I love how Bara on the Cloud Ninja podcast was still like asking Mello in free game, like, so what do you guys think about Shinku Tusu? What is that? This new mechanic introduced in the newest chapter. It's so good.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Well-
Okay, you have it.
He knew Shinku.
Inu.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Yep. To this day, it's still written like that in Viz. They have not corrected it.
He became a dog instead of a boar.
Can I just say that the U and Oki are more than one letter apart? Like Shinjitsu, that kind of makes sense as a typo. They just misspelled this blatantly.
It's a 3-letter word. It's just Ino.
Like, how do they get that
To be
wrong?
fair, Inu is a word in Japanese, and it's an
It
animal
is.
as well. So I can see
What
where their
animal is
brain
it?
had a problem. It's a dog.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just looked up the word. I wanted to see if how they spelled it. Shinjitsu. I wanted to see if that was a word in Japanese.
Oh my god! You know, I just realized.
Hmm.
I'm checking the raws on both of these. We're gonna see. Did Ikimoto mess up or did Viz?
There's no way,
We're
because he would
checking.
have to write the kanji, probably.
Yeah, the kanji is completely different. So
Yeah.
And
It
it's
should be-
it means truth or reality. Can also be used as an adjective meaning true, genuine, absolute, or ultimate.
Yeah,
yeah,
Itachi
Jitsu
says
is
a
like
lot.
actually. It directly translates to actually. The kanji for Jitsu is the same as looks the same as meat anyway for fruit of the divine tree as well.
So I mean, it's a
Regular
word.
Chat, I took a screenshot
Yeah, it
of
is.
Matsuri's dialogue. And now I'll go look for Shikamaru's.
No, that's just
Sorry for
Ino right
Clinking
there.
noises. Something.
Okay, so that's all
All
Viz.
good.
Okay, let's see. Is Shinjitsu
Those kids.
Ikimoto or Viz? We
Um,
probably
forgot
have already
the
checked this
little,
before, but just in case.
Yeah. Also, just a small thing that's localized is not a big deal, but I think it was that trio is like the Ino Shikacho. They say like the trio or whatever. It's technically those kids in the Raws.
Yeah.
That happens a lot.
Okay, I just said
Yeah,
Shikamaru's.
it's not a big thing. Shikamaru.
Wait, hold on. I'm your son. It's that simple. How dare? Whoops, sorry. Someone's playing in the background. How dare you? You are my son. You have some nerve.
The way you said that.
Yeah, it's just Shinjutsu in the Raws here.
Okay, yeah. Shout out
Bottom
Viz.
right speech bubble instead of top left, but
The official, by the way.
yeah.
I have a whole entire section on Reddit dedicated to going through and like analyzing my mistakes and compared to the official. But a lot of times I end up pointing out things that the official just kind of did wrong.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Trust me, we've noticed it too.
It's
And
too
I'm not
fun
even a
not
Japanese
to.
speaker, and I can tell. You know, Yodo's dialogue, oh, to be fair though, Yodo's dialogue, I can't even blame Viz. We already tried all the translations. Oodie did it too. Yodo's dialogue is just weird.
Yeah, no, because it's really vague and supposed to be left up to interpretation, but you can't do that in English, so it doesn't translate well at all.
It also
I got
just
so
isn't
many questions already.
interpretable. There's no interpretation that
And
works.
it's also just wrong, convoluted, contradictory. Everything about it's wrong.
We'll get to it when we get to it, though.
I got so many questions that were like, what does this mean from a Japanese speaker's perspective? And I was like, to be honest, I'm not 100% sure, but this is my take on it.
Exactly.
I think Sarda was just as confused.
Oh,
But we'll see.
But anyway, Camcam, tell us about Ada's Shinjitsu omnipotence.
Okay. Our memories have all been rewritten to reflect what Kawaki desires. Yeah, just so you know, don't bother.
Well, okay, actually, let's just okay. So that's another thing. So omnipotence is a very interesting shinjutsu, jutsu. So, Cam, if I had to ask you before reading that latest panel, just ignore it, just throw it out real quick. So, omnipotence, you know, Ada's jutsu. Whose desires do you think omnipotence, Ada's jutsus, reflects?
Her own? I don't know.
Interesting. You know, I would have thought that too. Until Two Blue Vortex changed omnipotence in like 17 different ways.
Well, I mean, like,
be fair,
well, didn't she fall in love? So it kind of changes it a little bit.
well, I think what actually happened was that because her love for Kawaki ended up reflecting Kawaki's desires through her own desires, it's still Ada's desires, but the thing that turned everything was Kawaki's dialogue in that spot, which was like, I wish that it didn't have to be Boruto, that it was someone like me instead. And so Ada changed everything and was like, all right, there you go. Now, here's what it is. Unconsciously, she did that, but it's technically...
I still hang on to that. Like, I refuse until Ikimoto ruins my life and says, oh, it's actually Kawaki who did it. I hang on to the fact that she listened to what Kawaki said, and this is what she wanted in response to what Kawaki said, which is how it reflects what Kawaki quote-unquote desired.
Yeah.
Because we've already broken it down. This isn't what Kawaki desires.
Exactly.
Read what he says in chapter 79. This just isn't what he said. It has elements of what he said, but if we're just going to take it at face value, it's wrong. This isn't what Kawaki desired.
And it's also like her interpretation, you know, what.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Also,
because
the
it's
fact,
still
like,
like
she thinks it'd be
miserable.
the best solution.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kawaki said he
and
wanted.
oftentimes you like your lover's decisions, like in your lover's wants and wishes, you do take on as your own. So like, it makes sense to me.
And the fact that omnipotence constantly rewrites itself, that leans in the direction that it's like perpetually the person's desire, the one who casts the jutsu, so it's constantly going to be Ada's desire. So if Ada no longer desired it, then it might just go away. Likewise, if Kawaki changes his desire, that's not gonna do anything.
Yeah, no, because
Exactly.
she's like,
it would also be ridiculous for Kawaki. It's okay if you want to say, "Oh, Kawaki was touching Ada when it activated." Okay, whatever. But he's not touching her now. So how is it updating? You know, based on him, like.
Yeah, and that just doesn't work with the first time Ada used omnipotence for her love charm, because what did Jigen want everyone in the world to love Ada? Well, considering he wants to get rid of her, no. So
Exactly.
this is no one there.
let's see.
Well, about that though, do you think she just like activates it and then it's not necessarily her updating it, but she just can't change it until another update happens? Because if the theory that Sarada and Sumida aren't like attracted to her, quote unquote, is because of like the not the kid, the her wanting to be her friends, her wanting to be friends with them instead of that, then wouldn't it be like the second happening of an omnipotence caused that, or was that no, that was before?
I personally, I think she can basically modify it on the fly, but I don't think Sarada and Sumire are immune, that they're just unaffected. When she came to the Leaf Village, she came with the intent of talking to them because she's like, oh, they like Boruto, they can relate. I'm paraphrasing, I have videos on this, but oh, they like Boruto, they could understand me. So she calls them into the room. She wants to be their friends. And what do you know? They just aren't affected. But she didn't have this in mind before she was coming to the Leaf Village. She didn't do some big world level re-omnipotencify thing. No, it just happened on the fly. And then you can even argue some scenes, like in chapter 16, Ada may or may not have influenced some of that. Like Sumire randomly calling out Sarada when she's never done this before, and she literally questions herself afterwards. Ada was enjoying it. It could be that Ada basically made that happen through omnipotence. It's possible, we don't know, obviously, until they tell us, but I also think that's why Damon's immune.
Yeah.
I don't think being a blood relative means literally anything. I think it's just Ada doesn't want Damon to be affected because that's her brother. And that would be weird.
Something I just thought of on the fly really quick. Something that's going to be really cool next chapter is going to be to see, assuming that Ada is feeling betrayed and having her feelings hurt and all that, before she tells Damon not to kill him and wants to be friends with him, I wonder if omnipotence is going to affect them now. Maybe Sarada and Sumire, because maybe if Ada just doesn't want to be their friends anymore, they're going to be affected.
Imagine.
That could be interesting.
That would be the coolest. Okay, so narratively, I do think it could work well if they stay unaffected, because deep down she really does want them to be her friends. But
just a waiver.
Plot-wise, for the revelation, I do think the coolest thing they could do is have her be like, I don't want to be friends with a liar, you know, whatever she says. And then all of a sudden, they end up being charmed. They can't attack her and blah, blah, blah. And they're like so confused. And then Ada like basically explains like, I get it now. My desire for you to be my friend, so blah, blah, blah. That's why you were unaffected. It all makes sense now.
The way I would do it.
Coolest way they could reveal that. But I'm assuming she's going to forgive them. Maybe she won't, but I'm assuming she will. And I feel like if she's going to forgive them, she should probably just deep down always want to be her friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
want the hesitation. I want the waiver. Just like, you know, in the forest of death. I need that, baby. I think the coolest way to write it is like how I would execute that is that Sarada is focused on Damon, so she's not looking at Ada. Sumire isn't worried about Damon. Well, not worried, but not looking at Damon. So she looks at Ada. Sarada looks over, realizes that Sumire is blushing. Maybe she like contacts Sumire through the Yamanaka mind transfer somehow, whatever that works. And it's like, what are you doing? Like, you don't have to play along anymore. And like Sumire's like, no, I really love her now. Maybe she like goes over to like hug her or something. And so Sarada realizes she can't look at Ada now. I don't know. Something like that could be cool.
Like, I also want the hesitation. it just like would omnipotent, because if deep down Ada wanted them to be her friends, like she can hesitate, but if that's like what she wants, I don't know if omnipotence would adjust or not. Like it feels like it would only adjust if she just doesn't want to be their friends anymore.
Sure.
Well, the thing I was just thinking about was if omnipotence adjusts to make them think that Kawaki is Boruto, that's a huge problem for Ada because then both girls like Kawaki and they become her love
True.
rivals.
That's
oh my god, that'd
funny.
be so funny.
I love it.
And then she would have to learn how to control it because she's like, "How dare you go back to how it was?"
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
That'd be weird though. So then would it just erase their memory of Boruto for like the past 3 years, or would it be from now going forward? I think it would just erase their memory for the past 3 years.
Just flip flop it. Yeah.
But then that's so weird, because let's just say that happens and then Ada forgives them at the end of the chapter and they go back to being unaffected. Would they have their memory still destroyed?
Actually, that's a good point. If Ada does that now, would Sarda's and Sumeru's flip flop be from now backwards, or would it be from the original chapter 79 backwards?
Exactly. So
I feel
weird.
like it would have to be from now back.
I feel like it's from
The thing
79.
is,
Well, I mean,
personally,
everybody else is still being presently being affected, so
but they're not
Yeah.
being flip flop. Like whatever they see Boruto do now, they don't think Kawaki did. So like they're not saying, oh, Boruto, well, the problem is Boruto and Kawaki get involved in a lot of things, but they're not saying, oh, Kawaki made Code run away. No, they all know it was Boruto.
Yeah. Oh, but I'm sorry, Camcam. We can get back to the chapter.
sorry.
Oh no, I'm listening. I'm just vibing.
Oh, I
I'm
had
listening.
more things to say.
No. Let Kamui speak because I'm just vibing.
Okay.
Okay, but now that I've said that, I forgot what I was originally.
Oh my god. He's like, ooh, me. Oh, never mind. I forgot.
This is like the Walky Talky motto right here. You have something to say, but then you instantly forget it.
There's
Now
too
I'm
many
put on the
things.
spot. I don't know.
Well, I mean, you have to think about it though. If one of us has 5 things to say, but then another person says something for like 3 minutes, saying that 3 things, and then the other person goes, and you're trying to keep track of what they're saying and what you were saying, and then because they were saying things, you now have 10, and you're like, okay.
Just exponentially gets bigger and bigger. More things to say.
Every word. All right, Camcam, I guess go right to the
Okay. Yeah.
all this, by the way,
Just-
we're not even where she's left off.
No, I just need to review these. Okay, yeah, just so you know, don't bother trying to figure out how omnipotence actually works. You'll soon forget it anyway. True.
So just remember that panel, Camcam, because that panel will be important later.
You know,
excluding some of these
this
other
is why we still can't figure it out, because we forgot it, duh.
Yeah.
Well, Camcam, I'm curious about your opinion.
We can't get more than one panel before stopping.
Oh no.
Everything
This is just like when
everything
we...
is just an inside joke, essentially. Like, just everything.
No, I was gonna say this is just like when we are trying to watch a movie or a TV show.
Yeah.
Every
What,
minute we
man?
have to pause it. Like, oh my god.
This is why this was the best and worst idea.
But please, Kamui, you had something to say.
Okay, yes, Kamui. What was your question?
Oh, well, I was just saying, I'm just going to be very curious about what you think about a certain someone forgetting about this. I'm just very curious what your thoughts will be on that.
Oh, is Boruto gonna actually forget?
Well, we'll see. We'll see. But also, this is really funny, Camcam. You aren't going to get this yet, but Kamui, look at what Boruto says in the top left of the left panel.
Sarada and class rep.
So I wonder what Sumire is going to think about that.
Yeah.
We'll have to wait
I
to
would be
see.
annoyed if the boy I liked called me like by my childhood nickname.
It's interesting that you say that.
He seemed pretty happy with it last chapter. As in, like, the chapter before this one. She was smiling when he said that.
And I'd be
But I'm
like,
very
I don't want to
curious
be
what
seen
happened
as
if
your
someone-
childhood friend. Hello, I want to be seen as a love interest.
Well, I mean, she was happy, but I'm curious how she'll
Sure.
feel if someone else called.
Oh.
I guess we'll have to wait. And
I just
see.
wonder if she'll have some words to say.
Oh, was Sarda gonna call her Clash Rep or something? Or
Well-
Mitsuki?
Well, Cam, no spoilers.
oh,
Yeah,
my
I mean,
bad.
don't spoil anyone. The few words that you remember Ikimoto said you can imagine part when they haven't read this.
Oh, my bad. My bad. All just imagination. Okay. What? In fact, this is far from the first time you're hearing about it. Sarda and Clash Rep have already told you numerous times. That is true.
Hmm?
No way.
Well, you're gonna wonder if that's true.
Okay. The very concept of omnipotence won't stick in your memory ever. It fades away over time. That's part of its power. So I need you to trust that Kawaki and I switched places without any proof. Sweat beads. Okay. Though you did figure it out on your own. That's no mean feat. It's damn impressive. How do we reverse it? We can't. Those altered memories are all real to you. Besides, even if we could, it wouldn't resolve the issues between me and him. Kawaki sealed Dad away in order to protect
Oh,
him.
here we go.
So there's...
Yeah, you remember
Oodie's
his wife,
first name is
too.
Dad.
No mention of her, by the way, here. It's just Naruto.
Not Mom and Dad.
Lucky only sealed away Dad.
Yep.
Mom, I don't know
Just
where
forgot
she
her.
went.
Ikimoto forgot.
I don't know that woman.
Yeah.
So there's no point unless he's satisfied and undoes it himself. Otherwise, he's just bound to do it again. If I were you, I'd be thinking about rescuing Naruto and killing Kawaki. He may want to kill me, but I don't feel the same. I just want to slug him and then make up, that's all.
So-
Cam, I like the way you're saying your reaction there, but I just want you to remember that scene.
that was
I feel
gonna
you
be
want
a
me to
while away.
every
But...
scene. Like, I feel like I need to, like, I need to take screenshots on my iPad and, like, mark, remember.
So I'll also add, to Mitsuki, he wasn't saying Hinata on purpose. Clearly, he was
Yeah.
stopping himself from...
doesn't want to
Shikamaru
trigger him.
knows, and he's just not even mentioning Hinata at all.
Oopsies.
Like, so...
All right, I hear you. But Boruto, if you have no intent to kill Kawaki, you need to understand that you'll have to continue taking false blame regarding Naruto. Carrie's been taken to, like, what, for a few years now? Seeing as omnipotence effect lies with Kawaki, I'd like to avoid making him feel cornered again, which means not exposing what he did quite yet. So you need to stay a fugitive. You okay with that? Yeah, that's fine. I wasn't expecting otherwise. Ooh.
Ooh. I do think that's kind of cool.
Oh, there we go. Him and all his books.
No, it's the thing that you already know
Ew,
about.
brother. Ooh.
His high heels.
What's that, brother?
It's his pinky toe.
Ew, his toe is a heel.
Imagine walking on
Soon
that.
they're going to be asking questions about his hairstyle as time progresses.
Ew, I hate everything about it.
Well,
It's like, ew.
you'll definitely have feelings
You love Jiro, though.
pretty soon.
It's curious, this world. The more knowledge I acquire, the more questions arise, and the more things I don't know. We're skipping his feet. If anything, then the knowledge reveals my ignorance. It's fascinating. It's been gradually occurring to me, by the way, that none of the books here seem to hold the answers to my questions. What questions does he have? I don't know.
Well, let's see.
So
Why
let's
was
say-
about Naruto? This is like the main one. Well, he has a billion questions, but
So let's
Well-
pay a visit to Uzumaki Naruto.
No
Okay,
spoilers,
next
Goblin.
Cam, make no mistake. That's not going to stop Jiro from reading literally every chance he gets.
Look, okay, just because you get annoyed by one book or 10 books doesn't mean you don't want to read other books. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Cam, when I have something to do, I stop to read a book too.
Yeah,
Every single time, in fact.
Over and
every
over again.
single time.
For months.
What happened to his
Same as
heels?
No, Cam, I have a question.
Ikimoto forgot.
When you're
And his
on the
hairstyle's a
move,
little different. Where's the swirl?
Well,
Or
it's going to be a
those
little
swirls.
different a lot.
Oh.
yeah, it will be. Cam, I have a question for you though. Whenever you're on the move to go somewhere, do you ever just stop and read a book for a week straight? When you're on the move.
When I'm on the move.
Yeah, when you're already
Do
on
it-
the move, to clarify.
You're already on the move. Do you
Do I
just
just
stop and read
stop?
a book for a week without doing anything else? You just stop
Straight.
being on the move. Do you ever do
No.
that? Okay, good to know.
I mean, I'll stop and read and do other things. Like isn't that what normal people do? You know?
Well, like, can't imagine like you're on your way, like you're on the move, like you're going from Texas to Florida. You're driving there, you're on the move. Do you ever just, because you plan to go to Florida, like you're going there.
Mm.
But do you ever just like stop in like Oklahoma for a week and do nothing? On your way to
First of all,
Florida?
I would never stop in Oklahoma for a week.
Also, that's not in between
But-
Texas and Florida, but that's another.
Yeah, you go the other. Yeah, no, and I would at least I would stop in Georgia
in
for a
Georgia.
week and read.
Oh.
Georgia's pretty,
You're not.
and then
you're not
maybe,
doing it-
but I
you're
would
not
stop
doing it
at Oodie's
to
house to
go on
read for a
vacation.
week.
But
It'd
you're
be
not
a
doing
far
free
drive to
vacation in Florida. Like you're just gonna sit in the car for a week and do nothing.
Yeah, no, I don't want to sit in the
You're on
car.
the move.
That's a waste of
Well-
gas, bro.
Well, you're definitely not like a certain somebody. But you'll see soon.
Loser.
I can't go. Okay, imagine you're going to Florida to visit your dear friend, and then they have like a week. Like you need to be there in a week, or else they're gonna die. And then you're on the move, and then you just stop.
You're like, nah, bro. I know you're dying, but can you like die a little slower? Because I'm at the good part of this book. You need to finish it.
Yeah. Would you ever do that?
No, that's a little fucked up, man.
Well, that's not exactly the scenario in Boruto coming up in a long, far future, but we get the idea.
Yeah.
I'm your son. It's that simple, man. I'm telling you, that's like a love confession. I don't know.
Well, speaking of love confessions, you're gonna love Chapter 8 with This Mistake.
Come find me anytime. Stop it. That's like too cool. Oh gosh. Yeah, same. Hey, quit standing around. Hurry up and track Mitsuki down. What a lame old loser face. I also didn't like his outfit very much. I don't like the turtleneck with like
I
the
don't like that his
super bad.
line rhymes.
Huh?
Sorry. I don't like that his line rhymes. What does it rhyme?
Quit standing around. Hurry up and track Mitsuki down. Oh yeah.
Sorry.
I love that.
It's just so cute. You know when they translate that, they were like, hee, it rhymes.
Yeah, learning from Killer Bee.
I just don't like the turtleneck with the baggy trousers. And
Yeah.
I mean, I like the jacket. I think the jacket with like, jacket with like a tighter fitting shirt, maybe tighter fitting trousers would look nice. But like everything's too baggy on everybody except the women. Like, come on, boys.
Sorry.
And I know, what's his face? Kamui.
Oh my gosh. Crazy.
You know,
Kamui
Kamui
hates
what?
there.
Don't worry about it.
I'm
Kamui.
seeing what you're looking at right now. So who are you talking
Kawaki's hair.
about? No, it is crazy.
Yeah, that you don't like it.
I think it looked a lot better when Kawaki got his new outfit. In the recent art, I will say that Kawaki
Uh,
looked way better.
oh, so we got different hairstyle.
Well,
Well, it's the same hairstyle. Ichimoto just drew it.
well, what's funny is that Salad or Miss And, if I dare, if you ever have seen Kawaki's English dub voice actor, he has the exact same hairstyle, which
Literally has the exact same hair.
and both of them share a hairstyle with the Mermonkey from Balloons Tower Defense 6.
Oh, stupid.
So good.
before that bastard Boruto gets away. Hold on, I need a minute. Hey, Kawaki, what's with your rude attitude towards dear Ada? You're pissing me off. Yeah, what is it with your rude attitude,
Yeah,
stupid
Kawaki.
bitch? I don't care how you feel. Go ahead, be mad. I hate him. Found him in the forest.
Go ahead, be mad.
In the forest, 20 plus kilometers south of the
So
Great
what's
Gate.
interesting about that, keep that in mind. They are 20 plus kilometers away from the village right now. So that'll be important
How many,
when we get to the
miles
most
is
recent
that?
chapter. Well, it doesn't really matter as long as you know
Hey,
that
Siri.
the sand village is
How many?
farther.
Hey,
than that.
hold on. Hey Siri, what is 20 kilometers in miles?
20 kilometers is 12.43 miles.
Okay,
Ran half a marathon.
12.43 miles.
We could just remember that that's like, I don't know, a 50th of the sand villages.
I'll
Okay,
remember that
okay.
for later.
And I'm supposed to remember that? Okay.
Well, we'll remember
He's
it
mine.
for you, but, you know.
Let's go Delta. I forgot they can fly. Oh my god.
So,
Well,
So-
I'm glad you're mentioning that.
let's let her keep going for just a little bit. We'll comment on it in just a second.
Oh my god, can he not fly anymore? Like
Well,
what?
no, Kawaki can. It's something else. We'll let you know when we get there.
Look, it's just a little speck. Scumbag, I'm heading out, dear Ada. I'll yell at him real good for you, okay? Thank you, Delta. Be careful. Watch over Kawaki.
So, real quick, by the way, so Delta never did that. Ikimoto forgot. I just wanted to point that out real quick.
Yeah, actually,
He didn't watch over Kawaki?
friendly with Kawaki.
Well, Delta never said anything to Kawaki, like, ever again, realistically.
Oh, she looks so young here compared. Is she
little
supposed
bit.
to look like so young? She didn't look this young in the anime, I feel like.
I mean, Delta.
Yeah.
Her new version, ever since Ikimoto brought her back, does just feel like she looks a little bit younger, but that's consistently been the case. So
To be fair, it is a new clone, whereas the Kara clones are probably a little
Yes.
bit older.
So we don't really know how the aging process works with all those cloning and whatnot. So can't
Yeah.
really say too
Okay.
much there.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
So, okay, so we'll stop here. So, Camcam, do you remember what Delta did when she first came to the village?
She attacked Naruto, right?
Well, how did she get?
Oh yeah, she took
to
off
Naruto?
Kawaki's arm.
Well, how did she get to Naruto is the question. Like, how'd she get
She
to
flew?
Kawaki? So, but what did she do to fly there?
Didn't she use one of her little machine thingies, right?
So, her rocket boots. And
Yeah.
if we look at Delta here, what would
There's
you...
no rocket boots.
So, what do you think about that?
Yeah, how is she doing this?
Because it's not just that
Magic.
panel, it's all of them. Consistently, forever.
Magic.
And Amado explained that Otsutsuki can fly. After he made Delta, when he's talking about how Ada can fly, he's like, "Oh yeah, the Otsutsuki can do that."
Delta's not
Maybe
that.
she's part Otsutsuki. I don't know. Maybe this clone
Well,
is.
She was just as much Otsutsuki the first time around. If
Maybe that
anything,
clone was just
more
a teeny bit defective.
Well, she arguably had more Otsutsuki back then, because we don't know if Amado still had Shibai cells with him. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
we
Magic.
only know the original Delta.
But, Salad, I'm
Magic.
curious, what did you think when you saw the fact that Delta flies now?
Was that directed at me? Sorry.
Yes.
I couldn't hear if my name was said or not. So I was like, I mean, I didn't really think much of it because I remembered her flying before. I just didn't remember how. So I was
Fair
just
enough.
like, oh, she can fly. That's cool. But
Yeah.
she might have undergone some maintenance because don't all the cyborgs receive maintenance from Amado? Like after Kawaki started flying around, she probably got maintenance just to be able to fly by herself.
The question is, what did Amado give her to allow that? Because he's
Like
only
shoes?
attributed it to Otsutsuki.
Hmm.
And Kawaki and Boruto had to be Otsutsuki enough. to do it.
Her feet
Maybe
haven't
technology
transformed
got better
at all.
in the years, and now
Well,
people
but
can fly.
it can't be technology. If you want to say it's a small thing, whatever, fine. But it's not because her feet aren't transformed at all.
Yeah, we know.
Maybe
what
her
the
body is
technology
transformed to fly.
Like,
But how? They haven't addressed.
I don't care.
Made up
I know you
ninja
don't.
tech, actual ninja tech that does.
I
it.
don't
Aldo went out
care.
of his way to say he
This is
doesn't.
one of the million
He doesn't
things.
create things. He just copies them.
She's queen. She can fly however she wants.
Okay, fair enough. The nanotech's in her blood. It's levitating her.
Literally, like
it's all the
she's
helium.
He's just a balloon.
She's not
She's
receiving.
literally a balloon.
She's not receiving any sort of data from Kawaki's karma yet, right?
Right.
It's this Delta isn't supposed to in the first place. It's
Oh, that's right.
another one.
Because her body is different. Akabi's body is
So when
like, in a
everyone
different
was
one.
saying, "Oh, it is just karma," I was like, "No, she doesn't.
Yeah.
He hasn't done it yet." And that's exactly what we learned.
But please,
Okay.
Camcam.
But if you
The
ask
moment-
Mama, it's obvious. It's a parallel.
It's a parallel.
Like
I'm just quoting what he
paradox.
said about the Kawaki Ninja Deck eye thing.
What a
So please
loser.
go ahead.
Anyways, the moment dear Ada tires of you, I'm gonna kill you.
Okay, I was wrong. She
Once
just
I'm
does
done with my
physical
goals,
damage.
I'll go away on my own. Okay, dramatic.
Well, that is consistent for Kawaki to say.
Yeah, and he's dramatic. He's always dramatic. Okay,
It's
he's
a
got
good looking
trauma.
forest. I'll give Ikimoto that. Forest look nice.
Okay. So not only are they self-aware, they've already started evolving into divine trees too.
So Camcam, who do you think's saying that?
Shikamaru.
Okay, because the first time I read that, I thought it was the Claw Grime talking.
Well, because it's in this kind of bubble, I figured
Yeah.
they were communicating, you know.
That's fair.
Hello. Duh. You've got to be joking. Divine trees suck up all life on a planet, right? So this planet's doomed. We're not there yet, but if Kawaki or I are devoured, they'll finish evolving and bear a chakra fruit. Then the planet will die.
I forgot how the 10 notes work.
Yeah, I love the fact that Shikamaru's looking around like, oh my god, the planet's dead. And Boruto's like, bro, it's not dead yet. It's like, look around.
So this planet's doomed. No, bro. Do you see us getting eaten yet? Speaking of divine trees, Team 10's Kazamatsuri
It's her last name. It's just Moegi.
Moegi became a tree after a claw grime ate her. It's happened to others regardless of age or gender. What's up with
Real
that?
quick, I like how it didn't say bit her, but ate. No, it didn't.
Nom,
It
nom,
did not
nom, nom.
eat Moe.
It took a big ol' num num
It
out of
took
her.
one
Nom,
vampire.
nom, nom.
bite,
Well,
that's it.
I think because of because like it enveloped her whole body, so maybe that's why.
It didn't envelop her whole body.
Again, I still stand
Her arms
on when
are
someone's devoured, it's just what Jura did to Himori. I don't think they're gonna die necessarily, but they might, but we'll find out. There might be a
I
Jura
mean, that's what
specific thing too.
Koji says.
Well, no, that's not what Koji said. I went back and checked the dialogue. He said if Himori goes out of the village, she will die, not that she'll get devoured. It's just if she meets up with Jura, her end result, her conclusion will be death, is what he says. And so it just could go wrong to where he just kills her instead. Or
I
maybe she
suppose.
does. Whatever it means.
He could just randomly kill her instead.
Yeah, I'm assuming it just could go wrong. We just don't know.
The Ten Tails are using their chakra. It's why they're still alive. For what purpose, I'm not sure yet. Boruto, how much do you actually know? Incoming message from Kawaki, Lord 8th. Shall I connect you? Give me a sec. Oh my god, she's like a... What were those people called when telephones were first invented? She's an operator. She's literally an operator.
Literally.
Yeah.
No, we make a lot of jokes about the Eno phone, so don't worry.
Real quick,
Hold on.
you know,
Incoming message from Kawaki, Lord 8th. Shall I connect you?
I'm still wondering something though. So, like, Oh, I understand Koji doesn't tell Boruto everything, but for what purpose, I'm not sure yet. Okay, why didn't Koji tell Boruto that info? Probably related to the worst possible
everything
future.
in due time, Kamui.
It's also
Just a little
weird.
breadcrumbs.
It's weird that they're hinting that Boruto has extra knowledge through what Shikamaru says there. And to be fair, they are just foreshadowing or whatever you want to say for Kashi and Koji. They're building up to that reveal. But just looking back, it doesn't actually work in this regard because Boruto doesn't really know much beyond that. Like, Koji's intentionally not telling him things. So, not much.
Okay. Give me a sec. Eno, I have another transmission via the sensory unit. Any worries this convo will be overheard? Every transmission is individual and separate, so it's fine. You'll be the only one who can hear both of them. Apologies, sensory unit. Patch him through. Yes, sir. Shikamaru here. What is it? Ada's pinpointed Boruto's location. He's south of the village, not too far. I'm headed there now. The southern woodlands. What could he be doing there? Who cares? Delta will rush attack first
Here we
from
go.
above. I'll then follow and we'll punch him.
Well, Cam.
Can you try reading that again? This is one of my favorite clips we ever made.
I
The
know.
southern woodlands. What could he be doing there? Who cares? Delta will rush attack first from above. I'll then follow and we'll pinch! Oh, okay, I
Come here,
remember now.
Boruto. I'm
Pinch
gonna
him.
pinch you. Give me that cheek.
That's Kawaki's ultimate plan.
Have they changed that?
It
No.
was supposed to be a
No.
pincer attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
But
it
they're gonna-
was in the fan translations.
Yeah.
I just assumed it was punch. My mind went to punch instead of like.
Well, they're gonna
then it was
pinch
like
you.
pinch.
Got your
Boruto wants to
nose.
slug him. Kawaki wants to pinch him.
So cute. Aw, that see, they're real bros right
They're
there.
bros.
That's what real bros do. They pinch and they punch each other.
Yeah.
Calm down, Kawaki. Don't be rash. Remember, he's gotten stronger. Wait for backup. I don't have that luxury, Mr. Shika. You want him to get away?
Mr. Shika.
It's such a weird translation. Just say Shikachama.
I haven't really read the official for the older chapters.
Later, Lord Ace. I'll be in touch. See, I don't know. I just don't like the boots. I'm over it. And weren't the sandals like shorter? Were they shorter?
Yeah, they
yeah,
were.
they were.
See, like we can't be high fashion. Like, close them up, close up them toes, or I don't know, get different sandals. I'm over it.
I'll give you that.
Get different chunkless. Okay, flying. Hey, are we almost there? Skirt. God, don't stop so suddenly. That's weird. I don't sense him. See, like, this is cuter because they're thigh high. And they kind of look like pleasers. So, like, they're cute. So, like, I'm okay with it.
Camcam's really into fashion, in case you can't tell.
Maybe he
thought the
sensed
striped leggings
you coming? No, I haven't felt his aura once, so it's gotta be the same for him. He vanished before he perceived me. Yeah? How unlucky for you.
And this is a cool panel to like foreshadow Kawaki being sus of Shikamaru, but they even to this day haven't paid that off yet. I'm assuming that they will, not that Ikimoto forgot, but we'll have to just wait and keep seeing. They've done a couple more things since then. But
I'd say they have the potential in the upcoming chapters, but at the same time,
Yeah.
there's other people already fulfilling that role. And interestingly, one of the people we thought were gonna fulfill that role is doing the opposite.
I know.
So
Crazy.
I'm not so sure what Kawaki's role in that's gonna be, because for all we know, he's just gonna be getting yelled at too. So.
Yeah. It is a cool panel though.
We'll find out.
And see, her shoes are cute too. Okay, because they're more stylized. So I'm okay with these. And his look like little kids' water shoes. So they're
Ada's
fine.
also not trying to fight, so like this just makes perfect sense for her.
Yeah,
Exactly.
she ain't trying to be out there
She's
fighting.
trying to be fashionable.
Yeah.
She got men fighting for her. Okay, like she's good.
Unlike Sarda, who has like
That's
the
sad.
exact same shoe.
Oh, apologies. I didn't realize you were here. I hope I'm not intruding. Like, wait, what are you doing? You're gay. You're literally gay.
Only in Viz.
We'll see which translation this one's using.
It's Viz.
That-
I can tell.
Okay.
That you do
Yeah, that's
such a I hope I'm not intruding. That you do such a thing to Kwaki was a total surprise. Was he mad? Oh yeah, he knocked him out, didn't he?
Hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'm starting to remember. Okay. Hard to say. He told me to find you, but it was simply to locate Boruto. He flew off as soon as I did. I guess he feels it's a waste of time to berate me. Saying that doesn't make you sad? Not really. That itself doesn't matter to me. That's what I felt for quite some time now. Ada.
No, real quick.
Uh-huh.
I do find it interesting that Dame. I'm sure Ikimoto is just trying to like include Damon somewhat, but like realistically, it is kind of interesting that Damon's the one saying that. Like he doesn't care. He's not paying attention to this show. Like,
Well, no,
Ada would be
this
the one
just
to normally say that. Just
Hey,
like
maybe he
Ikimoto
likes
wanted
the
Damon
cheese
to say
man
something.
too, okay?
This-
He's
this-
boring, got nothing to do. He wants a cheese man, okay?
It also just
Good job.
furthers my narrative that that Damon isn't the cocky, arrogant kid that everyone thinks he is. He is actually very intelligent.
And he's also pays more
His
attention than
EQ
people
is
do.
high.
All those times he's
Exactly.
seemingly sleeping and stuff, he's also paying attention.
He's
Yeah.
got one eye open, okay?
Yeah.
His ears
Yeah.
to the wall, or is it to the floor? How was that saying go? Ear to the wall.
I mean, plus, based
To
on
both
this
of them.
recent chapter, I won't spoil, but he knows something that he was
Mhm.
seemingly asleep for. So clearly, like, he's not being oblivious to everything.
Sure, yeah.
Ada, up until I met you, I'd never known the emotion love. Are you hitting on me?
Oh,
That'd
yeah,
be a
real
waste
quick.
of your time.
Real quick, I didn't even think about this. So that bottom right panel is all the proof you need that this is wrong in a certain translation we're going to come back to. It just literally is a contradiction. I'll point it out in a minute.
No, I know it's false, a result of your ability. Rather, I'm thanking you. For if it wasn't for you, I may have gone through life without ever experiencing this splendid emotion. Damon's like, the fuck? Okay. I wonder if it's because I'm an artificial person created from scratch. I totally forgot about that. Okay. It's not just love. I don't really understand who I even am. And yet I didn't think it mattered as long as I had a son who constantly illuminated me. You could even say that most things didn't matter to me, including me, myself. But I was wrong. Yeah, because if I don't bother, I'll lose sight of who my son is.
Well,
the
I
most
think there's more
important
dialogue
thing-
at the bottom of the other.
What?
You
Oh,
skipped this video.
yeah, because if I don't bother to give myself affirmation first, I'll lose sight of who my son is. What the most important thing is before I'm even aware of it. And Boruto made you realize this? That's great. This might be a bit presumptuous.
Oh, real
of
quick,
me, But
because this is like, if you scroll back up, right there. So this is one of the examples, I think the infamous example that me and Kamui always
Of
point
Mitsuki
to
hair.
for ugly Mitsuki hair. Look at how bad it looks here.
it looks like he hasn't washed it like in a week.
Because Kamui will be the first to tell you that he draws Boruto and Amano looking like perfect like every single time, but every time it comes to Mitsuki,
Amato's-
it's the most sketch thing of all
Yeah,
time.
he puts so
Amato
much.
is
Usually
daddy.
Koji too. Like,
Yeah.
they put so much detail on their face and stuff, and then you have
And hair.
It's bad. There's like one panel at some point where it's just juxtaposed, like
Even
Boruto,
Ada.
detail,
Look
and
at
then
her hair.
Mitsuki.
Exactly.
Look at her waves. They're so pretty. And then you got Mop Head over here.
Yeah, just exactly mop it.
So bad as one panel. But
I don't know.
You could have
why.
stylized it a little bit. See, it's just like seeing it's like baggy mop head. Like
Dude, the thing is,
give
like,
people some
it's like this is the
scuffed
easiest
up.
thing in the world. Just draw more like round, curvy hair. Like it just like I don't. He went out of his way to make it all weird.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
This was a lot of problem for manga, like in the early 2000s. Everybody kind of had like flat hair. So like at least in shoujo, like I don't know what we're
Mhm.
doing. Why are we going back? Ikimoto, why are we going backwards? What happened?
Like
I was
this
just
isn't
gonna
Harry
say-
Potter Sasuke. It's something else.
Yeah.
What
I was
were you
just gonna
saying?
say, I think his hair is like there's like two like it strands, like this connection things for every strand because it's supposed to look kind of like snakes in a way, but it
Mm.
just doesn't come off very well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I like that interpretation, but if they're supposed to be
Definitely
snakes,
cool.
these are not snakes.
What
No,
is
just like
the... Go ahead.
you see how there's like two like there's a split in every
Yeah.
like strand of his hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of 1 point, it's got like 2 at the bottom.
Yeah.
I see.
That is
Yeah.
cool. Because they don't usually
But
do
then
that.
again, he draws Mitsuki's hair probably the same way, but better in other panels.
Okay. And then you have like Medusa.
Okay, well
No,
that's
but this
that,
will
that
look really
doesn't
good.
count. It's not hair. It just is snakes.
No, actually, though, real quick. Oh shoot, go back for a second. There's a blue, just yeah. Okay, that looks like Kaguya kind of.
The
That
blue one.
window looking in my
on the right.
eyes.
Yeah. It just kind of
But-
does
No,
look
no,
like
But
Yeah.
sometimes
Thumbnail.
it looks... Sometimes people draw it stylized as hair,
Mhm.
and it can look really cool. Like you can like do things with it, you know?
Mm.
Like,
Yeah.
if you want to make it look like snakes, you can still draw it like a little bit.
I mean, it would be really cool if he did that. I'm sure it'd be very time consuming and annoying to show. But
I
it'd
mean,
be
yeah,
really
they talked about how time consuming it was to even draw a few clones, you know?
Yeah. Does look cool.
I
though.
get it.
Mhm.
Yeah. Like, look at that. Like, just saying, bro.
Yeah. So by the
Try
way,
harder.
exactly. So writing wise, this is actually me and Kamui is one of our favorite scenes in the entire Two Blue Vortex manga. This conversation between Ada and Mitsuki, we actually really love this conversation. I mean, it's about love, and we love love, and so this is one of the things that we actually praise a lot. This whole conversation. It's not done yet. I just want to say that.
made the video in time, but I was doing a Ada Mitsuki, connection theory thing that basically this chapter says.
Yeah. It's also some of the longest we've ever gone into depth discussing Two Blue Vortex, and you know how long our streams are. So the fact that we discussed this scene for probably what was it, coming 4 hours or something like that. It's a lot.
Yeah, it was a pretty long. But to be fair, we may have had a few others that surpassed it at some point, but
Maybe.
because we have had some other ones that were like that.
Yeah. But anyways.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta put yourself first before you can put others first. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of wrong.
I mean, it's not really a new character arc by any means, but it's still good. I mean, technically, the anime already did exactly this, but
Mhm.
but it works.
It's definitely very meaningful, though. You can feel the emotion, the sentiment, even.
Because I think it's good. I do think it's good when you have a loved one or even a lover, showing you the way or showing you your good points. But I think it's even better when you know those own good points about yourself.
Yeah. I think it also just gives Mitsuki and Ada so much depth, especially in the manga. I don't think there's anything else like this for either of the characters individually.
You could say subtly, because I mean, there's reasons why I was making a video about this before it came out, but directly in story verbatim, yeah. Especially for Mitsuki.
Exactly. It's just so much as well.
Because, I mean, this is basically all of Mitsuki's character. I'm going to be honest with you. What does he have in part 1? In the manga.
In the manga. Yeah. No, I love this.
this might be a bit presumptuous of me, but I think we are similar. I don't know why I love Kawaki.
So stopping right there. So Salad and Bolts, do you have anything to say about this?
I have a lot to say about this.
Well, take it away.
No, I don't
So-
blame David for looking at Mitsuki.
First of all, I don't know how much Japanese speak, but there was no pronoun there, so the I and the I don't know why I love Kawaki. There's no pronoun, so it's just don't know why love Kawaki essentially in Japanese.
Mhm.
なぜ Kawaki が好きなのか自分でわからない is the line. I haven't memorized because I talked about it so much. But there's basically like Jibun refers to like yourself or myself, so it could be either one. You could potentially put I there, but from the context, I also asked my Japanese friends in the dorm when I used to live in the dorm, and they were like, "Yeah, no, it's definitely referring to Ada. Like, why would they put I there? That doesn't make any sense." Anyway, either way, jibun de wakaranai is like also more allusive to the other person, so it should be. I in the end I translate it because technically you don't know which one it is we both don't know why Kawaki means something to us, because it's talking about Mitsuki's love for Kawaki would in a sense have to be platonic, because he literally just said that Ada was the one who taught him what love was and allowed him
Yeah,
to
that's what I was
experience
referring to
emotion.
earlier. Like,
Yeah.
unless
Literally.
you think he only started loving Kawaki after he met A.
Yeah, like that makes zero sense. So Mitsuki's case would be platonic and then Ada's case would be romantic, but the word ski doesn't even mean love, it means like. So I mean you can
Yeah.
translate it to love, but for Sarada and Sumire's case it was also translated to like as well, I believe.
Mhm.
And then even unless you take into some of the fan translations, especially the Sumire fans, but anyway, either way, it should definitely not just be Mitsuki saying that he loves Kaoki, because that is the most misleading thing that could
Exactly.
possibly have been taken from that translation. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, this is like the big flub, the big mistranslation. I'd say this might be the biggest one in all of Two Blue Vortex, with how popularized it was and how blatant and
Yeah.
direct it is. It's just crazy
And
how
also,
much this blew up.
looking at Ada's response, your test just tightens thinking about him. You know, Ada has specifically used that description for herself with Kawaki before. Literally says, "My chest just tightens when I think about him," to Saren and Sumire. That's what Ada said about herself.
Yeah. So real quick, going to like the Japanese with the word jibun, which was in the Japanese, the way I like to see it is it's the word I would translate it as oneself. So that's
Yes.
not to say it's like yourself, like you. That's to say it's more like one's self, like an individual. It's basically how I would translate that.
Mm. Although you can use it as a pronoun to refer to yourself, like a lot of gender neutral
Yeah.
people use that.
Exactly. That's the way I always try and translate it or think about the meaning.
Mm.
But anyways.
I think the funniest way to translate that would be, I don't know why an individual would love Kawaki. Why would anyone love him?
Oh, poor Kawaki.
Okay.
Yeah, believe it or not, Ada's the one that
Anyway,
loves Kawaki. Not Mitsuki.
How does your chest feel?
Feels pretty good. I don't know.
Well, what would Ada say about your chest?
He would think it tightens just thinking about him. Him
Again,
being
there was no
Kawaki.
pronoun there either, so it's not necessarily just your, it could be my as well.
But that's what love is. Your chest tightens just thinking about him. It doesn't really matter why it happens. Yeah, this is just, you know what? They're trying their best. Okay.
Well, also,
Life is-
again, what Ada says next is just another clear indication that
Oh,
Mitsuki
no.
wasn't talking about himself loving Kawaki.
You simply can't comprehend that because my ability caused you to experience false love.
Like, again, if Mitsuki had a genuine love for Kawaki, yes, he can still comprehend. It's not like Shikamaru forgot what it's like to love Tamari. Like, it's just... But what she would be saying is, you don't understand how I feel because what you're feeling is a fake love from my ability. It's so obvious.
Like we're not similar in that way. I know you're saying we're similar, but we're not. She's trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might be right. It's just I was scared when I realized that who I thought of as my son may not be so. I then feared losing it. So I stopped thinking about whether or not the son was the real thing. You're saying I'm the same? That I'm a foolish girl who's in love with being in love? I didn't mean it like that. Sorry, I guess. I was being presumptuous. Maybe, but can I be blunt with you? We're talking about love right now. Talk about drama. Wait.
Bro, that line is also translated so poorly.
Well, would you like to talk about the poor
It
translation?
should be, let's spill the tea.
No, literally, she said, okay, sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
She was like,
why you're here.
私たち超恋バナしてるじゃん. And it was like, 超恋バナしてるじゃん is like a very like girly, like, oh my gosh, we're talking tea right now. Like
Oh my
very,
gosh.
that's like the kind of nuance it has. And then talk about drama was emokunai, which is like another kind of slangy term to mean like emotional or like isn't it, there's not a really good translation for that, but either way it should be something better than talk about drama. Like, come on.
Yeah, because that's just like, what? Huh? Like, yeah.
By the way, I am
it's
curious
really
to get your opinion on this because I've got other Japanese speakers on this and they all say I'm just wrong on this. It feels like every time I see the word love, when you translate it as it's more of like a genuine love, or like ski, it's still like that like romantic kind of love. That's fine. When you get to koi, apparently it's just interchangeable. It has the exact same meaning. I agree. It feels like it's a lot more of that like spicy kind of love. That's how I always feel like it.
No, because so 愛してる you can say to your parents. Like there's a video I was literally just watching yesterday where it was like, oh, I dare you to call your mom and say 愛してる, and the person was like, oh, I don't know if I can do that. Oh, that's really freaking out, and then they ended up doing it, and the mom was like, are you okay? Are you like planning to die or something? Do I need to go?
No, so it's like serious, like a serious.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
saying I love
really
you?
serious. Like you only say that like really seriously. So there's like ski, daisuki, aishiteru, koishiteru are all the different ways you can say I love you. Ski is like I like pizza. I also like you. That's about the level of ski. But if you say like anata no koto ga suki, then it's a little bit more like I romantically like you. That's often used in confessions, right? And then daisuki is like girls kind of use it to like joke around and stuff. But if you're saying it seriously, it feels like a little childish and kind of cringy, because it's just like taken that way now. But daisuki is like more like, because it has literally the kanji for big and then like. So it's just like I love it basically instead of I like it. It's how usually it's translated, right?
I would translate that as like I really like you.
Exactly. And then aishiteru is like a lot of people, when Japanese people are talking about this on the internet and stuff like that, or my friends or whatever, they say like that is like the thing that is like the most, like if you say that, it's usually either romantic or like it's very serious, right? So I think the only time I've heard it used, it's been used as a joke before in a lot of circumstances, like when you're playing games or something and somebody does something you like, you can say like ski daisuki aishiteru is like a common like response to like, oh, somebody just did something awesome, yay, I like you, I love you, you're amazing, kind of translation thing. Or you can say like, aishiteru is like, oh my gosh, yay, my friend is here, I'm so happy. But like if you're actually saying it seriously, then it's like kind of like scary, because either you're proposing to someone, you're about to die, or like it's a much more serious thing, right? And then koi shiteru is like, koi is specifically romantic love. So koi is like, and at least in my frame of mind personally, because it's two different kanji, right? So I is like general like strong love, and then koi is like like specifically just romantic love. The only time I've ever heard it used is in the Cardcaptor Sakura opening because she says "koishiteru" at the end.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
yes.
But like it's like it's a lot more, it's used a lot less in conversation, but if you're talking about romantic love, then you would say koibana for like, it's literally the word for romantic love, and then talk, which is what Ada says right there, is we're talking about love right now. Koibana is like love talk, or you can also say girls talk, but usually it's translated to like talk about the conversation of romantic love, right? So that's the explanation. I don't know where I was going with that, but now you know a whole bunch of useless information. You're welcome.
Hey, it's not
Not
useless. I
useless.
feel like it's very useful.
We just put it to use
Now it
with
can
this
be like-
fantasy.
So now if somebody on the internet's like, oh, no, I'm gonna be like, well, actually,
By the way, girl talk real quick. Oh my gosh, I love Cardcaptor Sakura. It's like literally my second favorite series of all time.
I know,
Are
I was
you
gonna say, like,
serious right now?
Yes, I talk about it all the time, and nobody else has seen
Thank
it.
you.
Literally, the best Pokemon is what that is.
I got like a clear card Sakura figure from a gacha machine the other day, and I
Oh
was
my
gonna post
gosh.
it like with my other gacha
Yes.
capsules that I posted on Twitter, and then I was like, nah, I'm gonna take it back because I feel like I'm gonna get made fun of if I like card capture Sakura.
Please send a picture of it. I have to see it. I will love it. So good.
Here, wait.
I've only watched a few episodes of it, but I do like when they release like new or I have seen, because like I'm in a lot of Sailor Moon groups on Facebook, and so it seems like the Cardcaptor Sakura fans also overlap with Sailor Moon fans,
Mhm.
and so they'll post like where she's like in new outfits and stuff, and that's really cute.
Well, the other thing I also forgot to mention about the whole love talk, there's like koi ni ochiteru. A lot of people use that. There's a whole song called koi ni ochiteru. There's like koi ni ochiteru. You probably heard it before, but like that's like another. It's like falling specifically in romantic love. There you go. There's another example. I just remembered.
Oh, okay.
Literally the best series of all time. I love it. So good. But not to distract from Boruto.
Sorry.
No, that was me doing that, not you.
We love this. I love it. I don't care if they don't love it. I love it. Okay.
Yeah,
What?
and the Ancient One also agrees. Cardcaptor Sakura was peak. Also, the following series, they in alternative timeline. Interesting.
Oh, I didn't know there was a like second one.
With the main guy. Oh, he's talking about what I know the name of it. I know the name of it. Don't tell me. What's the name of that series? I didn't actually watch it, but I was going to. He's gonna say it. He's gonna
Is it
say
Clamp still?
it. Sorry, what is it?
Is it Clamp still? Like same authors?
Oh, I don't know. Okay, just Ancient. What's the name of it again? I can't think of it. It's off the top of my tongue, though. What is it? What is it?
What is it
Angelic
called?
Layer, Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicles.
Something Chronicles, I think. Yeah, because I was thinking C.
Yeah,
What is it?
Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicles probably then.
Reservoir Chronicles? Maybe.
How do you spell
Tsubasa.
Chronicles?
Tsubasa, yeah. Tsubasa Chronicles, yeah.
Oh my god, I cannot spell Chronicles.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
right.
definitely it.
It's pretty cute.
Yeah.
The art is so good. I wanted an art book. I saw one at Animate and it was like $100. Never mind.
Oof. Well, there's 2 movies.
There are.
One of them is much better than the other one.
But they're
But the
both
one that's
still
higher
peak.
rated, I think, is worse.
Really interesting.
And Clear Card.
Yeah, I love both movies, but I need
Yeah, no, they're
Clear
both
Card to
good.
continue.
The second one is just like a lot more awkward, I think.
I agree, yeah. First one feels a lot more like a movie as well.
Yeah, I tried watching it with people in the dorm, and I put it on thinking that it was the first one. It was actually the second one. Awkward silence and just like, oh, I cannot exist here.
That's so good. Yeah, Ketubetis would be like the perfect plushie. If I were to have one, it'd be him.
They had, I don't remember where I was, but they had one, and I was again tempted to get it, but again it was really overpriced.
Yeah, there it is. To a shared multiverse. Yeah, okay, by the Creator Clan. Okay, so it is.
Yeah. It's got like stuff from Holic and stuff in it as well.
Hmm.
Yeah, does that say Sakura Kishimoto? Is that the name?
Kinamoto.
Yeah. Dude, that'd be awesome if it was Sakura Kishimoto.
Well, Kamui, she's lost her mom, just like Naruto. Maybe that's a reference.
Oh my god. Everybody losing their moms out here. So it is an anime too? Oh.
Yeah, Tsubasa is a different
people are
anime.
losing their father's life.
Oh,
Exactly.
interesting.
But it has like all of the references to all of their manga in it. It's really cool if you're a fan of their stuff.
I love it, yeah.
That's cute. Okay.
So good.
Who is it? Is it Viz? Is it Viz that does Cardcaptor Sakura?
I'm not 100% sure because I've never read it in English.
I love that.
Well, neither have I.
Kamui's just like, okay, hurry up, we get it.
Oh, published by Kodansha. Okay. Never mind. Yeah, Kodansha.
Like Kodachi?
Okay.
Kodansha.
I know.
See, I told you he's peak. No wonder
Yeah.
Boruto got worse.
Yeah.
It's by Madhouse. That's kind of funny.
What? Well, I suppose it doesn't
Oh,
matter. I'm your son. It's that simple. Wow.
No.
I think I want to have a long talk with Boruto. They
You
look
know,
kind of
I hope
like
she does too.
Because she still hasn't,
they look
by the
kinda
way.
like Velociraptors.
Yes, thank you.
I don't know if you've seen Dragon Ball, but it looks like Frieza.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yes.
The second I saw them, that is exactly what I thought.
Exactly.
seen
I mean,
Dragon
I've
Ball,
never
but I
seen
know who you're
Dragon Ball,
talking
but
about.
I know that's what like everyone thought.
Oh, he got a heels. He's got his
Oh.
heels on.
Okay, do you also see Jura as Perfect Cell?
Kind of, yeah.
It should
He needs
be
a
time.
tail though.
True.
He's just
You
putting
can
his
look
head
this
in there.
way. It's very inspired by Dragon Ball.
Yeah. No, 100%. You can definitely.
Look,
Exactly, yeah.
You're missing some of Jura's dialogue.
Especially the Android arc.
You know, he's saying some things. Now, those middle panels.
That's he's not saying that, is he?
Well-
Look at the speech bubble. It's like speech bubble.
It's
Clearly
pointing to
saying
him.
Zoo?
I mean, if it's not Jura, then it's the cube saying it. But, I mean, he's definitely the one saying
Zoo.
Zoo.
There's no doubt about it.
Whoosh. So wow.
So Jura, I like the way Jura looks. Like he's hiding behind his like cloak, like
I
it's,
know,
in
yeah.
front of his face.
Thump.
So, okay,
Yes,
real quick.
it's
So,
good. Come, Hidari.
so Salad, I'm curious, what is your favorite Dragon Ball reference in the Boruto manga, if you do have one? I do have one. Mine would be when Ishiki's screaming after Baryon mode, like doing the countdown, like Kawake. That's like clearly
Wait,
a
that's
reference
Dragon
to.
Ball reference?
Yeah, it's clearly a reference to Imperfect Cell searching for Android 18.
Oh.
It's very cool.
Oh, come on. I don't know. There's actually like because I started watching Boruto and then I watched all of Dragon Ball and then I started reading To Blue Vortex. So,
Okay. Hey, fair enough. That'd be a very difficult question to be asked off the top of your head. So
no, there's a lot I feel like that is in there. I'm just like,
yeah, I'm putting you on the
Combing
spot
through.
here. So
I have
No,
an
no, no,
answer
I
that
forgot.
only Oodie will get after.
Oh. Interesting.
Well, there's one other person in the world who would get it too.
Okay.
But please, and think of your answer.
I don't know. There's a reference that I think it would be funny to have.
Oh yeah.
You know the reference where the scene where Vegeta screams, what are you doing with my Bulma?"
Yeah.
Imagine if Boruto did that for Sarada.
Oh no. See, I was thinking Sasuke for Sakura would be the funniest. Probably the most direct
Oh,
comparison.
that would be better. That would be better.
Yeah. Like maybe it's too
Well-
late. Maybe the best time would have been like Sasuke Retsuden or something. But I don't know.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can see it's definitely too late considering how Sakura has nothing to say about her husband these days.
But that's another thing. But Kamui, what was your answer gonna be?
Well, it's every time Ikimoto draws his panels like a movie.
Okay. So
Shout out Troy.
Miss And, I'm assuming you know who Simply Troy is.
I do not.
Interesting.
I
Okay.
don't think.
Well, I
Well-
mean, it's pretty simple. It's simply Troy.
I
Well,
think he's so funny.
they definitely think.
You can't say thanks when I crack you up all the time.
Only so
Hey,
much.
look at that. It was that easy.
Okay. But yeah, they definitely think
I'm
that
very simple. Okay.
the Boruto
I
manga.
laugh at most things.
Whoa. I guess you enjoy all the comments.
Well, Camcam, I'm curious, Camcam. Would you say that the Boruto manga is a theatrical experience?
But anyway, Oodie, continue your story.
Yeah, well, I just have that question for Camcam. Would you consider this to be a theatrical experience, Camcam? Am I not heard? Hello? Hello?
Oodie.
Hello?
Oh,
It's weird.
we can hear you now.
Oh, yeah, okay, weird. It just froze for me, and I was talking that whole time. Okay, interesting. Well,
Yeah, no, we didn't hear that at all.
so back to
You're
what I
not
was
you.
saying. Well, I actually, instead of my story, Kamui, I had a question for Camcam. So, Camcam, would you say that the Boruto manga has been a theatrical experience so far?
No.
Like a movie.
The time skip finding here.
Oh, sorry.
I love it.
I went to look up who it was, and
Well,
it just started playing.
well, if you keep listening, at some point they'll say Boruto's just like a movie. The manga specifically.
I don't think it's like a movie. I'm trying to think. Is there a manga that I've read that's like a movie?
Well,
Sailor Moon. That's a theatrical experience reading Sailor Moon.
well, Troy would definitely disagree with you.
Sorry, Simply Troy. You just have not seen art. Read Sailor Moon.
Oh,
Your opinion will be quickly changed.
got him.
Well, the Sailor Moon's,
Have you seen?
manga panels flow like a movie.
Mm.
They sure do.
Well, there you
A lot better than this.
go. We're so mean.
Just saying.
Yeah, so just to clarify for Miss And over here, we don't actually hate Boruto. We just
I
come
hate Boruto.
across like we do.
We just love to make fun of it.
Yes.
I hate Boruto, to be clear.
Well, Camcam, how has your recap experience been so far?
Exhausting.
Well, I feel like you've been enjoying your read.
I've been enjoying hanging out with you three. But reading it, rereading these past couple chapters has been a little exhausting.
Well, Camcam, have you tried just watching this movie?
It's a movie after all.
I mean, I'd be stuck on this page forever, you know? We would make no progress
Yeah.
on this movie.
One more thing to say is that if there were to be a Dragon Ball reference that isn't one, since you mentioned that earlier, Sal, I would say that Damon should have a moment where he's just like Arale at some point. That could be funny. Right? Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, definitely. Gotta do something. I want to see it. But anyways.
You know, this is like, what was I gonna say? These are just like little portals. These are really convenient to have like little monsters running around going where you need to go and just whoop, popping out of one.
Yeah, it's
You know how the
Code's
Leaf
claw
Village
marks.
is doing nothing about them.
Wait, what?
Oh, yeah, I mean, I just really appreciate how the Leaf Village is doing nothing about them.
Oh, they're not trying to squash them.
Running around right outside the village.
No, there's a lot going on, okay? You expect too much.
But yeah, I mean, because the whole Konoha 12 is just not there to help, I guess.
Okay, that's where the complaint was going. I was wondering, it's like, what are you talking about? This is nothing.
Whoop, man, they just like
Tum-
zoom out of there. They kind of remind me of, okay, so like in Animal Crossing, you have like these green pipes, like that are from like the Mario world. You know what I mean?
Oh,
And
yeah.
And you can place them around your town. So like you hop in one and then you come out through the other one and you're like in a different spot in your town. And it's really convenient whenever you're like trying to build something and you like need to go back to your home to like get stuff out of your closet or get different items that are in another place, you know. That's what these kind of remind me of, because you just like you pop straight up out of them, and that's what that reminds me of.
That is cute. I love that.
Only they're monsters.
That's not so cute.
And not green pipes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
they're
a
just
lot of
gonna
those
walk
Mario
up in
pipes
there.
have piranha plants.
Yeah.
These are plants.
Well, they do more than just walk up in there. You'll see.
Do you believe what Boruto said, Shikamaru? I know what you want to say, but as I told you earlier, this is top secret. Don't disclose this to anyone else, no matter your own personal opinion. I know, it's just so hard to believe. Lord Eighth, trespassers, too near the Great Gate, checking chakra signals. One is unknown, the other is a match. It's Uchiha Sasuke. Dun, dun, dun. Dad?
That's important.
I kind of knew that, but you know, I got.
Look at Hidori's feet.
Yeah.
Don't look at Hidori's feet.
Hidori has hand feet. You'll get in chapter 11. You'll get a good Hidori foot panel.
What's that, brother? Ooh.
So something interesting about this is the fact that Jura was unidentified. They don't know who it is. It's the Ten Tails. It's fine if they haven't got this chakra signature yet. I'm assuming it's a different chakra signature than the Ten Tails from the war arc, but that's being pedantic. Jura's fine.
I mean, it's a different Ten Tails at the very least. So
Exactly, yeah. And they didn't interact with this one. Sasuke did, but he's not in the village. So. But the other one, Hidari here, he's just identifying, or I guess his chakra signature is exactly like Sasuke's. That's interesting because they only say it's like Sasuke. They don't say it's like Sasuke and unidentified. So do you think, I guess both of you, Salad and Camcam, do you think that Hidari has Ten Tails chakra at all, or just Sasuke's chakra?
Both.
Okay, because that was my answer as well. And then Kamui said it was just Sasuke.
well, it depends on, because they say later on Jura is only the Ten Tails.
Mhm.
So it depends on whether they're wrong. Because the Ten Tails is kind of like a blank slate. It's like a null signature. Then you add Sasuke's chakra, you just get Sasuke's because of it. If that's the case, Jura shouldn't register, basically.
Yeah.
So what
Exactly.
the signature they're getting would have to be something else. And the question is, what is it? Well, it can't just be
Yeah.
Kawaki, for example, because they have Kawakis. They'd have to be someone they don't have. Like Code, Ishiki, whoever. Like, it has to be an unknown person.
Well, also thinking about it, Kamui, when Jura comes later, I think they immediately identify him as Jura when Shikamaru's like, oh no, it's whatever. So
Yeah.
I'm assuming they do
Well,
have
they
his chakra
registered
signature
them.
now. Exactly, yeah.
At that point.
Yeah. So there's that. But it's definitely weird. Sal, did you give an answer?
Um, that's an interesting perspective. I think it might just be Sasuke for that reason because I mean, like in terms of it's weird though because otherwise, because he shouldn't. Ah,
Let's also not forget, Hidari can't heal on his own. Like, Ten Tails
he
from
has to go
Turkey.
back
I mean,
and yeah.
Yeah, but that's
neither
weird
can Juro,
though.
but at least he can use his own trees for it.
That's weird though, because again, he can, as we'd see later, spoiler, but he can transform his body using his tree. So clearly, it seems like it has chakra. That wouldn't just be Sasuke, because it's using Tin Tails'
exactly.
abilities, and also the fact that the weirdest part, ignoring the Tin Tails, the fact it has Tin Tails' body, whatever, it has the claw marks. You know, Code's claw marks that they use to teleport
made of
through.
Code's chakra.
Exactly. So
No,
what about that?
Unless you want to say Hidari acquired the Shinjutsu and Hidari's claw marks use Hidari's blood and chakra. That is possible. But he's like made of claw marks from God.
Yeah. It's weird. Like, it's fine, I guess, to say that chakra and chakra signature can be two different things. We don't really know, but whatever.
No, if they have the chakra, the signature should pop up. Like,
Well, think about it, because, like, hypothetically, if someone were to give someone else chakra, which apparently we know is a thing, would it convert that chakra to that person's chakra signature?
that one depends on how it was given.
Okay.
From what we've seen. Because we've seen it both ways. It just depends. Usually, if it's like externally wrapped around them or specifically sealed in them, it would register a different chakra. But if it's just like Yoroi chakra absorption or anything like that, it just seems to get converted into their own chakra.
So then,
Okay.
would you say by that logic that Code's chakra that's in Hidari got converted to Hidari's chakra and therefore Sasuke's chakra?
It's possible. It's kind of weird when he's like made of them, but it's possible.
Yeah.
And that would be the explanation around that. Which
Yeah,
you would then
there's-
apply to Jura and then ask, okay, what is his chakra?
Well, and just jumping ahead here, we also see later when Nishi is involved, when the claw grimes are about to pop through, what exactly does he say? They're unknown signatures, but there's like 12 of them or something, he says? Or like
Yeah,
there's
he knew that they were
unknown
coming from all directions or
from
whatever.
all directions, yeah. But I think he says that it's like something about the enemy, like it's an unknown enemy approaching or something. I thought. I could be wrong.
I'm not sure. We'll find out.
We'll find out.
Let's also remember, though, that, I mean, I know this Ten Tails can be different and all, but like, the poor Ten Tails shouldn't have a chakra signature. It's just nature in it. What's his signature? Nature?
Yeah. I don't know. But either way, Jura does not know his location.
But he can tell.
I don't know his location, but I can tell. Halt. Listen up. If you move even an inch, we'll deem you foes. You there.
Look,
Are you... What?
What can Jura tell?
We don't know.
I can tell you.
His location?
Yeah.
Well, whose
He does
location?
know.
That's stupid.
I mean, it's not going to be Naruto,
Okay.
but like,
Well,
I don't know his location, but I can tell.
Well,
I don't know. Maybe he's like, I can tell he's here, but like, I don't know the exact location.
no. He can sense where he
feel it.
is.
Well, no, that's
I can
clearly what he
feel it.
means. I think it's just a little bit semantics. That he doesn't know the name of the location Naruto's at, but he can sense it, the direction and like where he
Yeah.
is. But,
But it's just funny.
yeah.
Yeah, I think it was a contradiction in Japanese as well there, because I'm pretty sure the line was どこにいるのかわかんないでもわかる. Or like
Yeah.
理解している or something like I don't know but I understand.
Yeah.
You know, speaking of
Funnier.
Japanese,
I don't
just
know, but I understand.
so real quick going to Japanese. When it comes to Momoshiki's prophecy, Whose blue
Oh.
eyes do you think Momoshiki's referring
Okay.
to?
In the
Okay,
original
yeah.
prophecy, when he first
Yeah.
said it.
You know, so no.
So,
Oh, no, he told me.
the important thing to take into account here is that
Yeah.
Japan didn't have a word for the color green for a while, so
Yeah.
it was still blue, and they still call things blue. Traffic lights are blue, green apples are blue, green vegetables are blue.
Yep.
So, like, a lot of times blue is used to refer to, like, the turquoise color that Ada's eyes are. When you think of, like, again, traffic lights, they're like a turquoise-ish color green here.
We actually do
or,
see
like,
this in
oh,
Naruto
yeah,
as well, with the blue beast, the green beast for Might Guy.
Yeah. Yeah. So it could technically be referring to Ada's eyes, and it could also be referring to Boruto's, but I thought for the longest time that it was referring to Ada's eyes after Ada became animated and had like a cover and like I saw what color her eyes were. Because it was like that makes so much more sense than it being Boruto's eyes. Although somebody else wanted to argue that if it was really this other like greenish blue color, then they would have used a different kanji. But it's the same kanji for the vegetables, the apples, and the traffic lights. So like the kanji that Momoshiki used was the same kanji as all those other things. So it doesn't make sense for Ikemoto to use the other kanji for like bluish green. Like anyway, I think it's Ada. That's all I have.
We do have 3 main counter arguments. So
Go ahead.
we'll finish with the most Japanese one. The first one would be if Momoshiki knew it was Ada's blue eyes, and he sees the prophecy quite clearly, you know, enough to know when to jump over Mitsuki's snake attack to jump on the tree branch. He knows that clearly. If he knows it's Ada's blue eyes, there's no confusion on Ada's abilities for so long. And there's no, I don't know why this event will happen. Yes, he does. He knows Ada does a jutsu to make it happen. He knows why it happens. So
I think
there's that.
I think I have a counter argument for that because in one of I think it was the interview maybe, somebody asked Ikemoto how Boruto's like foresight ability differs from Koji's 10 paths, and he said like Momoshiki can only see like the near future, but if he got a prophecy, where did that prophecy come from? Was all he knew like the words, or did he see into the near future right when the words that he got were foreshadowed at that point? So did he like figure it out then and only knew the words before that point, or like what happened there? Because if he can only see into the near future, but maybe he got this prophecy from like some other source and not necessarily like future foresight, that would be my counter argument for that.
Well, my counter argument to that would be if all Momoshiki got was words of the prophecy, I do not think that's seeing Boruto's future quite clearly. That's not even seeing it at all.
Oh no, I mean like did he say that he could see it clearly?
He did, yeah. He said he can't see his own fate or destiny, but he can see Boruto's quite clearly.
Never mind. Okay. My bad.
But
by the way,
moving on to argument.
I did put exactly what he said in the chat, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
We'll come back to that. Yeah. Argument 2. If he is talking about Ada's blue eyes, why is he making such a big deal about Boruto's blue eyes and all the other scenes? You know, he fights Boruto, oh, my dear blue-eyed boy, and then, oh, you lost one blue eye. It's not misleading Boruto. Boruto still has zero clue what's happening, whether he says blue eyes or not. It's not misleading him in any direction, because he still doesn't get it.
And that's also ignoring the fact that everyone else refers to Boruto as blue-eyed too. Oh, sorry, wow, you have even bluer eyes than Naruto, Boruto. Oh, it's crazy.
And to this day, nobody has said Ada has blue eyes. Like, not even after the prophecy are they saying, or right before. They just still haven't said she has blue eyes.
Maybe the whole Ada thing is meant to like mislead people into thinking that it was Ada and thinking that it's over. So then when it actually is Boruto, then people are surprised. Because I think there was a lot of Japanese people that thought it was Ada as well.
Well, this actually gets into, I don't know if this was going to be one of Kamui's 3 counter arguments or whatever, but I do think that this is an Ikimoto versus Kodachi blatant change. I think Kodachi had a completely different direction. Indication for that would be Ikimoto claiming Ada and Damon are just original characters that he made. So
Yeah. Like,
That
it
was-
wasn't Kodachi's prophecy. It wasn't going to be one of the 3 things, because the third thing was going to be the Japanese thing we're going to get to now. But yeah, that's the most blatant one. Kodachi did not write that.
couldn't be Ada, she didn't exist. But Kamui, if you had the Japanese thing, you said?
Yeah, so Momoshiki says, Sono aoki no hitomi izore kisama kara subada o ubai saru. No. The important part
Sono?
is Sono, as opposed to Ano. Now, Oodie, take it
Yeah.
away.
Yeah, let me explain the Japanese to the Japanese person. So, in case you didn't know, Sono means those, whereas Ano means like those over there. You know, not
Well, okay,
near
so
you.
actually, to put it in a little bit more perspective, ano is like something far away from a speaker, right? Sono is
Yeah.
something close, but you can use
Mhm.
sono to refer to something that is far away if you are thinking about it at that point in time. So I can say like, the
No, he
thing I thought
wasn't when Kodachi, right?
No, I'm just saying, like, so if Momoshiki was looking at the prophecy or looking at his memories at the point that he was talking, it would totally make sense for him to say so.
He's
But
not doing
if
that
he
though.
was not looking at it like
Yeah.
mentally while he was talking to Boruto and just looking at Boruto and like completely in the moment, like grounded, then it would make sense for him to say Ano if it was referring to Ada.
Oh, wait, real quick.
Exactly.
Hypothetical. Momoshiki activates his Byakugan, sees the vision. Vision ends. And then he says, those blue eyes will take everything from you.
Then it
Under
would still
that
make sense.
context, he's
for Sono.
not looking at the vision.
Yeah.
Then
It
what
would still make
would
sense
you
for
do?
it to be Sono.
But could it still be 8 on that case?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's less about it making sense and more about it being a lot more likely to be one than the other, yeah?
Yeah.
So,
With all the references to Boruto having blue eyes and everything, I do think it would be set up to be
Mhm.
Boruto, but then you brought up the other point with Ada and Daemon being introduced to the story after Kodachi left and being like kind of Ikemoto's like creation, I guess. Without much tie-in to the beginning of the story. So it could go either way, I guess, because again, it's the word owl is used for both blue and green. But if that would be also, now that you mentioned all this stuff, disregarding all the mentions to Boruto having blue eyes. And I do feel like Sarada pointing out that Boruto's eyes are blue has a lot more to do with the first line of Boruto of it being like, my dad always ignores me. The word there is miyoto shinai, which means like the verb miru has the kanji for me in it with like the legs radical. But either way, I'm not gonna talk about all the complicated stuff. But basically it's like, why doesn't my dad ever look at me? And then when you go into the movie novels, it says like Sarada is always watching him cool in front of her, and then it also has the whole like, oh, your eyes are bluer than the seventh again, pointing out to like she's watching him more closely than like anybody else around him. Was like the whole kind of point, I feel like, with the tie-ins there. So I'm not sure that was necessarily having to do with prophecy. It definitely could have been a tie-in. But I'm just curious if originally Sarada was the only one that was going to be immune to omnipotence, because it kind of seems like that is what it was setting up from the very beginning.
I do think
Even if-
Samurai was also
Yeah.
completely changed. from Kodachi to Ikimoto. I would say that I think the Sarada thing, it can absolutely be double speak because I love what you're saying there in your analysis. But the fact that it's right after, it feels like it's
the
direct.
first one, you can definitely say that analysis is entirely that. But the second time she says at the end of the arc, Boruto literally flashes back to Mobushiki's prophecy. There's no getting around it. Kodachi is trying to tell you, like, hey, we're referencing this.
That's why I'm saying, like, I think that she might have potentially been from the beginning one of the designated one to not be affected by omnipotence. Because again, Momoshiki brings up Sarada, and only Sarada, as one of the ones who isn't affected. He only brings up Sarada instead of bringing up Sumida as well.
Yeah. I mean,
So it
to be
definitely
fair,
feels like it's connected.
we don't know if omnipotence was planned from the beginning or not, but since the prophecy did change, it's definitely possible that omnipotence wasn't the prophecy, assuming it even existed
I mean,
at
at
all.
the very least, Ikimoto's saying it was all his ideas.
So,
But he's also saying things that were Kodachi's idea were his idea too. So, you know, it's take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah, so we just don't know.
But
in
what
that
about
regard.
what about the line that was like, "The time is upon us," or something like that? In you will
Time
very
draws near.
soon come to lose everything, and then omnipotence happens.
Well, he does say it's coming soon, like 50,000 times, but time draws near is what he says in the code.
That's it.
And then later on, he says, oh, it's coming in very short order. And then he says, the end has already begun. And that's when he also says that Boruto lost one blue eye. Right before omnipotence.
I mean, speaking of Momoshiki's prophecy, let's also just ignore the weirdness that in chapter 55, after Ishiki was defeated, that Borushiki would just try and feed Kawaki to the Tin Tails. You know, Kawaki, who's necessary for the prophecy. So what's he trying to do there?
I don't think he really wants to happen.
So who knows?
The exact opposite what he does in the prophecy arc, where he saves Kawaki.
It's just further indication that the prophecy had to have changed from Ikimoto to Kodachi. But yeah. But I don't want to take away from Camcam's reading experience.
Sorry.
Okay, so.
Well, Camcam, get away.
Okay, we read this. You there, you Uchiha Sasuke. Why are you trespassing? Follow protocol. Evacuating civilians is the top priority. Shikadir? Ada. Sorry, but I'm busy right now. I can't even talk. I'm so tired.
I don't want to forget this, but would you keep in mind that that guy knew which one was Sasuke? We'll come back to that.
Hey, I mean, they look kind of alike. I don't know.
Well, it's interesting you say that,
Glad you
Camcam.
say that, Cam.
Oh, no. Somebody's going to be like, who are you?
Well, who do you think the worst person to do that could be?
What, Sarada?
I mean, we'll find out.
Well, Cam, we'll let you see if your hypothesis is correct.
Ada, sorry, but I'm busy right now. I'll get in touch later. It's about those trespassers. I saw them a little while earlier. I apologize for not reporting it sooner. They're Tin Tails. I don't know how, but they are self-aware. So it goes without saying that they're enemies of Konoha.
Well, Cam, real quick, you notice what Ada said? What they are?
Tin Tails?
Yeah. So, if you had to pick, are they Tin Tails or Divine Trees? Because in this same chapter, they said both.
I mean, aren't Tin Tails divine trees?
Well, Cam, is a sunflower seed a sunflower?
You know what? Fair.
Well, Kamui, anytime that somebody says that Kaguya fused with the Tin Tails, I'm going to use this from now on. It's interchangeable in the series.
No, that's interchangeable in the Boruto.
Okay.
Just because he forgot doesn't he?
Sure.
Okay. Look at this, Hidari. A rare bookstore. A rare bookstore. Oh my god. How magnificent. This unexpected encounter looks promising. I didn't read this. I must have only read some of chapter 8 and said, no, I'm gonna bounce. This unexpected encounter looks promising. So he's here, Uzumaki Naruto? What amuses me is you asking that with a straight face.
I like the other translations
Yeah.
better, where they're like, "Is he here, Naruto Uzumaki?" I can just imagine him looking around.
And the other translations, I think it's "Are you here, Uzumaki Naruto?" Like he's saying it out
Yeah.
loud, just a random.
Yeah, it was so much funnier.
Like,
I can't
Naruto,
wait
you
till
in
we get
here?
to the alright, you're salty, or are you just stupid?
Oof. You want whooping? Who are you? Why'd you come to Konoha? Do you not fight in front of the shop? You'll damage the treasure trove, Kawaki. You see, they really care about books. I respect that. Good for him. Oh,
He is
they
consistent
control
about
trees?
Yeah.
What? They control roots? Is this roots? Is this trees? What is this? What
Wood
are
style.
It
It's
might be
what?
Matsuri's trees.
Wood style. Yeah, are they Matsuri's trees? She doesn't even know what that is.
I know. These are a problem with referencing things.
It'd be so much fun doing that, though.
Ugh. Ugh. What is that?
Sukuna Hikana.
Hikana.
It's his shrinking ability.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot about that.
All good. Unshrink.
Well, Camp, real quick. What is Kawaki using there?
I knew it. I knew it.
What, his arm thing?
You couldn't.
Yeah, well,
I
I'm looking
agree,
for, like,
Camcam. He is using the arm thing. Okay, we can move on now.
Not the Ninja Tech hand, but the other thing he's using. It's a power source.
Bitch, I don't know.
Well, I mean,
His scientific Ninja Tech.
His karma?
Well, I mean, he's definitely using his eye.
His karma?
Oh, yeah, okay, so he's using his karma, is that correct?
I don't know. Why are you asking me?
Miss And, do you mind telling us what you think?
Thank
What is
you.
Kawaki using in that panel? Let's go back down.
Okay.
Wait, what do you mean? Besides his karma?
Well, no. Okay, perfect. Yeah. So, yeah, his karma, he's using that, right?
Yeah, and it's on the wrong side of his face, isn't it?
Okay, that's all I need. That's all. I just want to make sure.
It's so Kamui's so stupid. It's like saying Naruto uses the Nine Tails in base just because it's constantly leaking out healing him, or the fact that he uses it to summon Gamabunta. Naruto's
It's like
amped when he does that.
The Nine Tails' chakra when he has the red eyes and fangs and claws.
See, I would have never noticed it was on the wrong side of his face. Like, I don't.
I don't think we even noticed that coming.
Okay, by the way, Cam,
Oh, he broke his arm?
I want you to keep a close eye on Jorah's hair as it gets more and more different over the course of Two Blue Vortex.
It'll really start to
What?
reflect. Well,
I won't kill you.
First step. That's the first different Jorah hair panel.
Yeah, I noticed it had a split in it, but look here.
No split. Yeah, we know. Trust me, we know.
I won't kill you yet,
And
so
it's
be still.
only gonna get weirder.
Oof.
You're
Look at
gonna
those
laugh.
speed-
At
look
some
at
of
those
Jorah
speed
hair.
lines.
Yeah, Jorah's hair is actually one of the things that we like because it's so goofy.
Yeah, totally. It makes us smile.
I never seen speed lines like this where it just like looks like
Well,
hair.
if you ask
It looks
Twitter,
like hair whipping it.
so funny. If you ask
You know?
Twitter, they actually parallel this panel to another panel in about 12 chapters from now.
Is this like a kick? Is he kicking him?
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
Cam, I was hoping you could tell us which. So, what did Jorah do there? Because it's like a movie, very clear choreography. So, can you
What the
describe the
hell?
motion that Jorah's foot went?
Guess like this, like this.
I think it's going the other way.
See, that's the
But
problem.
then why
Yeah.
is his face turned this way?
You see, that's the problem. It only makes sense that he went from left to right, basically. Like, it goes forward.
Yeah.
But the way it's drawn at the
Makes
same
it-
time would indicate it's the other way, because the way his
Yeah.
foot finishes, usually like they do the end and show us how they got there with the speed lines as opposed to the beginning and where we're gonna end up. Like, it's just weird. They're like, what did
Yeah,
he
it's
do?
weird.
You know what, Kamui?
And
Or
these,
or Cam, what if it's like Tanjiro's dad with the bear in the new Demon Slayer movie? It's doing the move and then it's doing the other move really quickly. It's going back and play.
oh yeah, you gotta like squint to see it. You know.
Yeah, just a little.
Where did Jorah punch him? And then Jorah just randomly swung his leg around.
Yeah, then like where are the speed lines for that? Oh, that's why there's these speed lines, you know, all
Ooh.
across.
Well,
See, I
definitely
don't
not.
like that there's these lines and then these lines. It's like too many lines. It's confusing.
Well, Cam, you don't like the fact that Ikimoto didn't draw the background?
I'm okay when there's not backgrounds. Oh my god, there's no background.
No, there's not.
There's usually not a lot of backgrounds.
Okay.
Well, even look, scroll up slightly again. That one didn't have speed lines. Go a little bit higher. A little bit higher, just a little bit higher. Top left, there you can see it. See this? Keep going up though. The top left, like there you go. That one doesn't have speed lines. It just has nothing.
See, okay, like Bleach will sometimes have no backgrounds, but it's to emphasize like the character, and the character is like the
Exactly.
main, like the one character will be like the main focus, and it like looks
Yeah.
decent, but it's not
It's
like,
kinda like when they do,
it,
like,
but
a
it's not like
spotlighted
in
anime.
six. It's not like in 6 panels. You know what I mean?
I mean, this could be like one of those like shocking moments, especially for the villain that turn the tables to where, oh, they're way stronger than we ever thought. Kind of like how Aizen stops Ichigo's blade and like it changes the music or whatever. It stops the hype music. If you remember.
Yeah,
Could be
but
like
like
that,
the
I just
fact
don't
that
think
there's
it'd be
no
Well, okay, hold on.
background for
Scroll
like
down
multiple
slightly.
panels
Slightly.
before
It could be in
that.
the bottom right.
Yeah.
Keep going.
I'm
Down.
scrolling too fast, and I know there's a delay, so I'm gonna stop for a few seconds. Okay.
Okay. Okay, now the bottom right that we're cutting here, if you can just get the full panel. There you go. Okay, Oodie, so is that one very shocking?
Well, it's shocking to Jero. Look at his expression, his reaction.
I mean, I think Kawaki, like, I don't know. It looks
Used
like he
omnipotence to remove the background?
the boss. Like, wait, go back up slightly. Yeah, because he's like now appearing behind Jura when before
Yeah.
he was. It's like a surprising thing. Yeah, like
Oh,
you
I
said.
see.
Take that,
Okay.
Kamui. It is surprising.
Yeah, Tajura, not the audience who knows what Sukuna Higona is and how it works.
Well, Sukuna
see, I
Hikona
didn't know.
doesn't put you behind the enemy.
Every time it's used, that's what they do. She can spam to that.
Pop. That's what pop. And then he just crushes his arm, like, duh, gotcha. Fucking got you. Punching your lights out and kicking you in the wrong direction. Whoops.
So be still, Otsutsuki.
Salam. Kawaki! It sounded like you carried it.
Oh,
Or not
don't,
Ada.
yeah, get used to Delta not doing anything.
Ever. To this day.
Unfortunately.
She'll be
Oh,
there.
no.
And do nothing every time.
She's a spectator, man. She
Even in
wants to
times
see
where
what's
it would
happening.
only make sense for her too.
Hey, remember. Delta's been amped, guys. Amina's got this crazy new ninja deck. She's so much more advanced.
Okay.
Now she's really being useful. She's weaker than base Kawaki, apparently. Because she can't do anything.
There you are, Uzumaki Naruto. Hey, wake up, Kawaki. She's doing something.
Okay.
Hidari, he's here, close by. Are you sure? He's a Jinchuriki who bears a bijou. as an incarnation of a fellow Bijou. I can sense the Bijou chakra dwelling inside of him. Oh, there are the shoes.
The shoes. Yes. See, Sumerae's makes sense because she's not a ninja.
Yeah.
I mean, I
I
don't care
feel
because
like-
Tsunade was doing it.
Well, the
So-
fat. Okay. Do these. How high are these heels?
Well, Tsunade was a Sani.
Okay, well, like hers are a block heel, so like it does stabilize your feet a little more.
I mean, Jiraiya's clogs are like probably the most uncomfortably awkward, weird things to use. So, like, I mean, we're gonna do the in our IRL Naruto trek. So we're gonna run in Jiraiya's clogs.
Yes.
So one of the things we're gonna try doing, and miserably fail.
And she's got like a little kitten heel, so like she's good, but like you don't want to be running these too long. She's gonna twist the ankle.
Well,
That-
also
Yeah.
let's look at how Sumerae runs. So Sumerae runs so that she's on the ball of her foot. Meanwhile, Sarada slamming her high heels into the ground. She's bent way forward with her foot way in front of her, like some ninja. She has the worst running form of all time. Sumerae's way better at this.
The
Someone's
shoes,
actively
man.
pumping the brakes.
See, I think the shoes are cute with this outfit, but like, girlfriend, get better shoes. You're a ninja. What are we doing?
I mean, to be fair,
I mean, for
Kamui, can you
me-
blame her posture? Look at her shoes.
True. Hard to run in
personally,
those.
though, the part
Yeah,
of
we'd be
Sarah's
doing
outfit
the
I
same.
don't like are those stupid calf sock things, whatever those are. I look. I'm sure it's a K-pop reference.
No, those are still
I just
popular in
think-
Japan. People wear those.
What is it called? Leg warmers, right?
Yeah.
Leg
Yeah.
warmers.
Yeah, you know how cold it is in the Leaf Village, specifically for your calves.
I mean-
Okay, but like people don't even wear them as to warm their legs. It's just for
Exactly.
style.
It's just a fashion
cuteness.
statement. But no, like, especially if you go to Shibuya, there's like a ton of girls wearing those now.
Hmm. Well, to
Yeah,
be-
and my niece will wear them too. They look super cute, but
Yeah, I guess it's just a girl thing.
like, girl, you're gonna be sweaty under them. You are running.
That's true.
to be
Yeah.
fair, Kamui, at least Sarada's ear looks correct here.
Okay, we gotta show Camcam Sarada's ear in chapter 1 real quick.
Chapter
Oh
1.
my gosh.
Hey, Miss And, are you aware of Sarada's infamous ear?
No.
Camcam, make a new tab.
Oh no.
It's very early, by the way. Like, Iki was starting off with the banger.
It's like
Are you gonna
the
send it to
first
me?
thing you see. Sarada walks into the office, close up on her wrong looking ear.
Are you gonna send it to me?
Just search it in Viz. That's how I use Viz for this.
It might be in the mistakes tab. It probably is, but this is probably faster.
Yeah,
We're just gonna
probably,
look up Sarada ear. Maybe that'll come out.
It's not
Okay,
gonna come up.
I don't want to log
I'll
into
let anyone else
this.
just point this out.
Oh, you don't have to log into
this.
this.
I just want to
Alright.
get through this.
All right, here. I'll just go find it and take a screenshot.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Camcam, why do you want to get through this
cry.
so quickly? Your favorite series.
Here, I can look it up.
Oh, my hero.
I think Kamui's already doing it, but you can do it too if you want. But anyways. Oh, by the way, would this be like a Sarada downscale for her power scaling? Because she's like as fast as Sumerae, and she should be trying to run as fast as she can since her dear father. If anything, she should be mentally amped here. And she's as
I mean,
fast
I
as
don't think
Sumerae.
she'd be running fast enough to outrun Sumire because she doesn't want to leave Sumire behind.
But that's true. They're
Even at the
besties.
expense of her dear father leaving the village?
I mean, people. I'm not gonna say anything about that.
Oodie, I'm not sure if it was just a different chapter because I feel like I remember this being more extreme than this, but
It's chapter 1 for sure. It's at the beginning, yeah.
You
I see it. I don't
if it is this first panel,
Maybe
I mean, I
that's
can
it.
see how one ear is just blatantly much bigger than the other, but I thought she was in a different pose.
you
It's
over
not that
exaggerate
one.
it in your head is the problem.
Well, I mean,
Nah,
to be
it's totally
fair, there's
not.
another one on the next page that's a little bit more close up. You can just see her left ear, or her right R left,
Yeah, it's probably
It's
that
just
one.
standing out.
Was it the one
don't
where
think
she's
so
just
either.
like standing straight with her jacket on?
Oh, it's definitely the
Yeah,
one
the
with the
yellowish
bad
one.
ear. I just don't know which one. I go check the mistakes tab, I guess.
I feel like
I
it's not
thought
that
there was one
bad.
where it was just more weird.
I'll just scroll to the very top. Since we didn't title these anything at all, so I definitely won't be able to search it.
I know. We need to fix all of them.
I know.
Now I'm looking at these, I think her ears is consistently bigger on her right.
I mean, that does happen.
But like, why did Ikimoto
Yeah.
make that her character trait?
You know, everybody has imperfections. Even Sakura and Sasuke's daughter.
But like, again, of all things, how would you just give her disproportionate ears?
Yeah.
I looked up Sarada chapter 1 ear, and as I'm scrolling through the pictures, I found a picture of Yai. I cannot unsee that.
Posted it in our Discord main chat.
This.
Yeah, because
What
I
is
don't think
this?
the
Why
thing
is
is
it here?
here.
The thing that says chat?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, this
It might be
color
that
makes
one.
it-
'Cause
Okay,
that one
okay,
looks
yeah. See,
weird.
like, what is this one from?
There you go.
Oh, that's not what I was.
Oh my
looking
god,
for.
that's so
Okay,
cute.
so
Stop.
I'm confused on. I found. I think this is the one, but I don't know when, where the chapter this is. But
This one?
I'm
Oh
just gonna
yeah.
look it up
no, this
myself.
most recent one. I think this is probably the one.
Yeah.
Oh,
this
that
is
one's definitely the one. The one on the left, her our
Oh,
left, her
yeah.
right. The first one.
Yeah, like all of them are doing this, but like this is the one. But like, when
Yeah.
is this scene?
Is this not chapter 1? Like at the very beginning when she first walks in?
No, that's what I'm confused about.
I'm just gonna go double check.
I thought it was. Wait, is it?
No, it's the very first
Chat-
page. It's the very first page of chapter
Yeah,
1,
that's what I
Kamui.
thought.
Why is just not
It's in color.
showing me the first page?
It's literally the very first page of it. I will show you the full screenshot of my screen. It's like I didn't change pages. It's the first thing.
Wait, oh my god!
Did you think it was like a cover
Going to
page?
the first actual page.
Oh my
that's right,
gosh.
Okay, yeah. It's
That's so
even
So
funny.
worse.
you took us on a wild goose chase for nothing? Wow.
Yeah. So
Give us
literally,
nothing
yeah.
from
the first thing you see is Sarada's messed up. Ikimoto really started with a bang. But that 3-month hiatus didn't work. Let me tell you.
Making her ear really big.
Ridiculous. Oh,
Okay,
we are
wait
so
till you
mean.
get to Kawaki's foot.
I'm tired of looking at everybody's feet, to be quite honest with you.
Segue to it first.
No, I don't even know where it is. It would take even longer to find.
It's definitely an intro topics.
Yeah.
Probably labeled Kawaki's foot. I'm gonna search it.
Probably intro pictures.
The chakra is a match. It's Uchiha Sasuke.
Oh yeah, that does work.
Mhm.
If you search Kawaki's foot.
Oh my god.
Did you find it?
If you can just post it in the chat, Colin. I guess.
That's not gonna do.
Okay. We spend way too long talking about this. We cannot, because I think Camcam, you've
Boring, lame.
already
I've already
seen this.
seen this.
Okay, yeah, Camcam's already seen
Lame.
it.
I didn't even know about this. What is this?
Overanalyze every detail.
No, we unironically probably talked about this in total probably 2 to 3 hours over the course of all the times we
my
talked about it.
We do this shit with so much with every random thing. We don't even half the we don't even have half our intro topics in here, and there's like 50,000, and
Yeah,
we
I
separated
know.
out with intro pictures.
Yeah. Oh my god. But back to the
Oh my God.
chapter.
Back to Camcam's reading.
The chakra is a match. It's Uchiha Sasuke. Master was absorbed by Tin Tails. What's going on? Who is it that's come to Konoha? Why has she got baggy pants too? Oh my god. Okay.
Fashion.
That's also a current fashion trend in Japan.
Oh yeah, you're right.
These
I
baggy
do
clothes.
I do like Chocho's design here the most of all of the teams.
Yeah, I like the butterflies.
I think Chicken Eyes looks
I love
fine.
how hers
It
is the
just
most
very just,
scandalous, and no
you know,
one,
nothing
no
super
one
special
says
about
she's
it.
being sexualized.
Yeah. No, Chicken Eyes is good, but like I think that it's like serviceable. It's like almost what you'd expect. I think that he really went
Yeah,
above and beyond for
exactly.
Chocho's. Like in terms of just design, fashion, or whatever. I just like her
Yeah.
design.
But it works for Chocho because that's like it's like Ada. Like that's
Mhm.
her personality.
Yeah.
Mm.
Listen up. Even if it is Master Sasuke, don't hesitate to strike. He's helping Boruto, which makes him just as much of a traitor. Don't worry, Himawari. I'll protect you. Mm-hmm.
I'm glad that Camcam's already with a certain
Well,
idea
because
in
I've
mind.
been spoiled, so
Okay,
you know.
yeah. I also love
No, real
Inoji's
quick,
design there with
look
his
at
devil
Inoji's hair
horns.
there. What's up with his devil horns?
I know. It really fits his character. if you
He's
ask me.
evil.
But he just drops in. Leave the babies alone. They're just babies.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Well, he saw that Chocho had some fancy high heels, and he had to just flex his own
I
by keeping his
guess.
hands in his pockets at all times.
At
because-
all times.
He's too cool for school.
No, oh, where's Jorah's eyelashes? That's a mistake. But okay,
Oh my
hold on,
gosh.
Camp, scroll down for a second. Yeah, perfect. I will take that screenshot real quick.
They're just eyelashes.
No. You see enough close-ups of Jorah's eyes? He is supposed to have some ridiculously long eyelashes.
I love that, huh?
Yeah, that's kind of cute.
Which one is he? Uzumaki Naruto. Oh, because she's got the
Yeah.
nine tails, yeah.
And so we got well, actually, we haven't got the reveal yet. We had to wait a month to find out she had the nine tails.
Yeah,
Well, it was pretty obvious,
I've been
but-
spoiled on that too. So
But there was
I've been
something
spoiled on a lot
more.
of things.
Well, I don't think it's
Boruto,
obvious,
but-
Kamui, because they're ending the chapter by saying what on earth is going on here, indicating it's not the obvious.
Well, I meant that she has some nine tails.
Okay. Yeah, that's
She's
fine.
always
I
good.
shouldn't say like the whole thing necessarily is obvious.
Mhm.
Which one is he? Uzumaki Naruto. This is odd. What in the world is going on here?
I'm curious, Salad, what was your theory at the time when you saw this? If you remember.
Huh?
Miss
Oh,
Anne.
sorry.
Yeah, Miss And. I really got to stick with that name.
Or whatever you prefer to be called, you
You know
know?
what? You know what? Actually, here, let me do you a favor. I'll
Oh
just
my
edit your server
God.
nickname right now.
No, Kamui, do not be misogynistic and pick a name for her. She is
Let's
a
not be
person.
misogynistic.
She is
It's
a person
the meme
and
of
has
this
a name.
podcast.
To be fair, Camcam, Kamui's been nipping at the heels to do this since she's joined. He's been in my DMs badgering me to
Because
do
he's a
this.
misogynist.
It's not how that works. Considering
You're not the boss. Stop being the boss.
Listen.
You're not the
Me and I
boss.
have nicknames too.
You're not the boss. Stop bossing people's lives.
I don't mind
It's
if
not
you edit
me.
me.
It's we collectively decided made the meme.
Okay. Well, now that that's done.
You asked what my thoughts were on like Himawari at this point.
With yeah, especially with this end of chapter reveal, like what did you think the direction they were going to go in was?
I mean, I was pretty sure since he was tracing the nine tails and he showed up in front of him that she had the nine tails. So I just assumed, like, especially since Daemon earlier was like, "What is this intensity?" Blah blah blah. I didn't get it from back then. I thought maybe it was like Byakugan or something else. But after they were like chasing her, I was like, "Oh, she probably has it now."
Well, but that
'Cause I didn't-
especially because Damon shouldn't be overly impressed with the nine tails. Obviously, through that one interview, we know it's the future potential of blah blah blah. But it feels like, since that's probably more than the case, that should probably be more than just the nine tails here, if I were to guess. But I mean,
I would assume she also still has Byakugan, maybe, because I think she was drawn with it at least in a manga panel somewhere, whether it was Boruto or whether it was Gaiden. I forget which one, but
I think
Either
she's
that
only
or
been
one of
drawn in it in that the chapter that Kishimoto wrote that later
That's what
became
I
an
thought.
OVA, an episode of Naruto becoming Okage.
Yeah.
It's the only time she's been drawn with Byakugan in manga format.
Yeah.
official manga format.
Oh, what about
That's what
the one image? No, because Himawari wasn't on that. I'm thinking of the one where Boruto has the KCM cloak, Mitsuki's in Sage Mode, Sarda has a MS.
That was released with chapter or volume 1 of the manga in Japan. It's like it came as like a little card thingy.
Yeah. Oh, it's a card. That's cool.
All the more evidence that there's a change of writer.
Yeah, there's definitely
And
some
that
changes.
Kishimoto's not following Kishimoto's script.
It's 3%. Oh, sorry, less than 3%.
Yeah.
But Camcam, the bird's word is that one of us happens to be tired.
I am exhausted.
All right, it's like 3 a.m. for you guys, is it not?
Something like that. I'm too afraid to check
It's
the time.
2 a.m. for me, but it's 3
Yeah,
a.m.
it's
for
3.
them.
Well, I mean, you're the one clicking it. So
Well,
I'm not gonna stop you.
Leave it up to you, I guess.
So we can stop here. You know what? This is perfect. We can stop here.
Perfect. What a cliffhanger to leave it off on too.
Oodie, do we do our normal outro? Do we get them to say the outro?
So, Miss Anne,
I think that is a yes.
we have a way that we like to end our streams.
I'm scared now. Continue.
Well, good. That's the correct answer. So, Kamui, let's do the back and forth, obviously. But go ahead, please go.
Yeah, so do you remember Hidari's new word that he told Jura about?
Oh, Gerokimo. Yes, I do.
Well, can you say it in the English?
Ick. Yes, major ick.
Okay, now remove the word major.
Ick.
Okay, we have a starting point. Now, Oodie, you get the next one.
Well, do you read any of the fan translations by chance?
I mean, other than mine, I see them every once. Said
Okay.
disgusting is a word I can't say because I've never said a curse word and I have to have that for never have I ever.
Okay, I love to see it.
That is adorable. I love that.
Well, for some reason, Kamui and Camcam, the sailor mouths over here, curse more than usual, it feels like, but whatever.
What do you
well-
mean? I said like one polite this whole stream.
But that aside, well, in the latest chapter, I believe it was, Shira responded to Hidari saying something in retaliation to Hidari saying ick. Did you get a chance to see what that was?
Yeah, it was like something like I have to translate it. Is this does that give you the ick?
Well, in the
There was
fan
another
translations.
version that
Oh, I
realized
didn't
even
see
better.
it.
Yeah, he was like, "Is this blank to you?"
No, I thought he
didn't see
said,
that one.
"Does this make you feel blank?"
Okay, that could work too. Yeah. So, what word would go in that blank?
That's similar.
I'm
to
assuming
what we've been
disgusting.
saying.
If it was
It's-
really-
No. It's very similar to the I word we've been saying.
I don't know.
Does that make you feel
Icky?
Okay,
Hey!
okay.
There- okay.
We're like almost halfway there.
Yeah, we're a third of the way there, I'd say. So you know Kishimoto.
Yes.
Now,
Brilliant.
if you do like Kishimoto minus Kishi, what do you get?
Oh my gosh. It's Ike, by the way, not Iki, but that's
Oh,
okay.
we know.
Oh, we know. We're trust me. We know.
Okay.
We're just being me.
It's the point. that
Oh,
we
my phone's
know,
off.
guys.
Very
Oh.
weenie heads.
Well, that's the
Together,
first
this
word.
First part for us.
Why do I have to say this out loud?
Well,
I guess
okay.
it would be-
I'll give you this. It's even funnier if you say it in Japanese.
It would be Kimoi Kimoimodo? Kimoimodo. 그래서 Kimoimodo. Bruh.
Okay.
I'll take it.
You remember? You've seen Naruto? Is that correct?
Oh my
Mm.
gosh.
Okay. Do you remember the shooting exam?
Yes.
Do you remember the written exam?
Yes.
Do you remember what happened to a lot of those exam participants?
Didn't I think Ibiki was there, but I don't remember what
Yeah,
he
do you
did
remember
to
what
them.
he did to
Well-
the people who got caught cheating?
I don't 100%
Well,
remember.
because I remember some of the, a few of the exam participants passed.
And the others?
The majority, I'd say.
They don't get tortured, do they?
No.
No,
Not where we're going.
tortured. But some of the proctors made sure everyone else in the room knew what was happening to those people.
I honestly can't remember.
Well, if they're not
just to clarify,
passing,
you're referring to the people who didn't pass the written exam.
Yeah.
What did they do?
Oh, they got in trouble for cheating? And they got like busted?
And what did that mean for them in regards to the test?
They failed?
Okay.
Okay.
So can you put our full riddle together?
So the first word there, and then the second word.
Oh.
That's our outro.
Why? Is you just like failed or like failure?
well, the Japanese version. We might as well just double down.
You know what? Yeah, you might as well go with failure. We'll spice it up a little bit. Add a little middle word. It starts with the letter A and ends with the letter A. I'll give you that.
Oh my gosh.
So now put it together.
I will say it in Japanese that I'm
Okay.
生き物は失敗した. There you go.
Let's go! That's our outro. Yeah.
Dang, she's
You
so
know,
good.
I recognize that because when Amado was doing the Jigen experiments with Karma, he kept saying that last one. I remember that.
Well, Kamui, I'm curious. Do you recognize the first word in Japanese?
Yes. But that was an easy one.
Okay.
Is that that's what you guys say as the outro?
Ikebano bound.
I mean, to be fair, it started off as a longer outro. Well, it started off as many things, but eventually it became a long-winded version of that. And then just one day just became Ikebano bound.